गाइस आप किसी कॉलेज में जा रहे हैं, आपको जब आप
Yes, Chitra,
फर्स्ट
you were
डे
saying
जाते हैं ना,
something?
ओरिएंटेशन जिस दिन
Okay.
होता है उसी दिन आपको पूरा इतना बड़ा वो मिल जाता है आपका टाइम टेबल कि
Zunaid,
ये
others are
आपका
also
फर्स्ट टर्म
speaking.
इस
You
दिन
just
शुरू होगा,
introduced yourself,
फर्स्ट टर्म
right? So
इस दिन
others will
खत्म
also be
हो जाएगा
introducing
इस
themselves. So
डेट
please
पे।
be a little
उसके
patient
बाद
with
बीच
them
में
too.
थोड़ा सा ब्रेक होगा,
Before your
फिर
name with
आपका
a
नेक्स्ट
Z.
टर्म या नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर जिसे हम बोलते हैं वो शुरू होगा, और फाइनली वो नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर खत्म हो जाएगा अगर आपका 1 साल का प्रोग्राम है। 2 साल का है तो फिर 4 सेमेस्टर्स हैं।
Wow. Thank you
तो
so
ये
much
चीज
for
फिक्स्ड
that.
है।
And
नेक्स्ट
yes,
टर्म
that is something
begins
we
on
can write.
16th of November.
And Zunaid, like you were asking me what alphabet or adjective we
slide.
can use for Z, you can
Oh
use
dear,
adjectives
I
like I am
dash. I
zestful.
am going to sneeze or
Zunaid,
I will
zestful is
sneeze.
someone who is
बहुत
energetic
easy
and
है
happy.
guys।
So you can use that
सही
word
चीज
as well.
जाता है ना,
All
छींटाने
right.
वाली
So
होती है।
children, thank you so much everyone. All right. That was a lot of introduction. Thank you everyone for introducing yourself. Let's begin with class since it's all questions. So the class name for today is Confident Introduction. Okay, I see Nadya's
Ma'am, this
all the
class will
class rules
get
for us today.
recorded.
Rudra,
Yes,
please
Mukul,
unmute
they
yourself and
all are
read the class
recorded
rules.
sessions. Why are
See if
you
you follow the
asking?
rules. Exploring
Shobha,
means
please
we are going to be
answer.
looking forward to one. This is my pencil. Her name is
Oh
Polly.
dear, I'm going
So
to
I can
sneeze.
say, hi everyone. This is my
It happens
phone.
with me।
Its name is
ठीक है,
Hull
आने से
because
पहले
it's green.
ऐसे होता है,
So
हमें
would
पता
you like
चल
to
जाता है
introduce
तो
any
हम
object
सामने
around
वाले
you
को
with a
पहले इत्तला
name?
कर देते हैं, भाई मुझे छींक आ रही है, राइट?
Anything.
So I am going to sneeze. Immediate action है,
All
future
right.
है, immediate
Zunaid
future
has raised his
उसके
hand.
लिए
Yes,
about
Zunaid.
use कर सकते हैं। I'm about to sneeze. I am sure
You'll have
she
to
dashed
unmute
the
yourself
exam.
super
You're
quickly,
sure
children. I
about
want quick
something.
responses
Passes or
because
she will
everybody
pass?
should get a chance to speak in class. So if you, yes,
मुझे यकीन है वो एग्जाम
yes,
पास कर लेगी।
great. All right, we'll move forward from here.
लड़कियां
Thank
कर
you so
लेती
much
हैं
for that,
जैसे
children.
तैसे करके,
Now
लड़के रह
let's
जाते हैं
learn
बेचारे
more understanding this because there are a lot of
जश्नबाजी
you.
में।
If everybody reads,
सुजाता,
we'll
please
just be
answer।
stuck here. So we'll give a chance to someone who hasn't spoken at all till now. Can we just try reconnecting?
I'm sure she will pass the
Thanks.
exam.
All right, Nadya.
She
Okay,
will
so we have
pass the exam।
Tejas, you'll have to unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Those who want
Thank
to
you.
upgrade, please guys, I have sent
Yes,
the
try
pro
saying a question
invite.
that if you're
Click
meeting
on the
someone for
link
the
and
first time,
pay
like
the money
Ishan told
and
us,
you
what
will
is your
be
name? Very
a
good
pro
question.
member।
Any other
यहाँ
question
पे
that
तो
we
pro
can
बन
ask them?
जाइए, लाइफ में पता नहीं बने ना बने। Okay।
What is your favorite place?
What is your
Next
favorite
slide।
place? All right.
Help!
Can
I
we
dash
be
fall।
where do you live?
I will
One
fall।
correct
गिरने को
answer, so
कहते हैं।
go
I am
for it.
going to fall।
To something
Just
more
example, आप
interesting.
लोग किसी
And
ladder
please
पे खड़े
unmute
हैं
and now you can please
और आपको
read.
लग रहा है कि हाँ भाई अब तो गए
Hi,
गए गए
Aisha.
गए।
My name is Raghu.
Okay. Okay, Ricky, you have to read. Hey, I'm
सुजाता
Aisha.
ने
What's your
आंसर करा था।
name?
स्वप्ना, please answer।
And then Ayush, you have to read the dialogues of the boy in the green t-shirt.
Yeah.
One more
Okay.
detail.
I'm
I
going
want
to
two of
say-
you to introduce
sorry.
yourself
I'm
using
going
the
to
script given on the
call.
screen. I want Ishan to read the
Yes, so help, बचाओ, मदद।
Okay.
हेल्प हम किसके लिए करते हैं?
Very
मदद के
nice.
लिए।
Nice to meet
I
you
am
too,
going
Ishan.
to
Very
fall।
good,
मैं
Rishita and
गिरने
Ishan. You read
वाली
so
हूँ
well.
या मैं
Very good.
गिरने वाला
But
हूँ।
whenever we are talking to each other, we don't read like
Present
this. Hi,
continuous
what
for
is your name? We don't talk like
something
that.
which is
So
about to
whenever we are
happen
talking
or
to each
something you
other,
are sure of
normally, that's
happening।
it.
My name is Junaid. What's your name?
Hurry up, the
I am,
program dash। The
Very
program
nice.
is about
Okay,
to
Priyanshu,
start
would
और
you like to
program
read
will
something
start।
out of here? Anything? Very well
जल्दी
read.
करो, भाई
Okay,
movie start
so
होने
children,
वाली है।
when you're talking to each
Program
other
start
and
होने वाला है।
introducing, remember, read it very normally,
Ma'am,
very
reads in high
casually.
security
Now, over
area।
here, we
High
just
security।
discussed this like 5 minutes ago,
पूछिया
and I
ना
want
कर
all of you
मेरा
to give me quick responses this time. Everybody,
यार
unmute yourself, talk when your name is taken, and here we go. What are the other common questions you can ask each other? I
Which we
know we have
request
discussed this, but it was
Tarla,
very
please
abrupt
answer।
that time. I want smooth answers this time.
Hurry up. The program
I
is
want
about to
Nitya
start.
to first of
जल्दी
all
करो,
give me a
program शुरू
question.
होने
Come on,
वाला
other
है।
questions
For
that you can
example,
ask
आप
each
लोग
other when you're
नवरात्रि
meeting someone. Nitya, go
प्रोग्राम
for
में
it.
गए हैं, आजकल काफी हो रहा है। डीयू में भी काफी
हाँ।
नवरात्रि के फेस्टिवल्स चल रहे
What
हैं।
is yours? Sorry, bachche, can you say that again?
The program is about to start, immediate future।
Okay, all right. I want
This article
Nitin to
dash what
for
aging
the
is।
question.
This
Yes,
article
Nitin.
will describe or about to describe? Article कैसे about हो सकता है?
Okay, put it. Speak in your microphone, Nitin. Microphone now.
MD's next class heads at 5 p.m.
What is your favorite
4:30
color that you like the most?
Okay, thank you for that question. Madhav, one question from you as well. I see your hand raised. Come on, Madhav.
Next December. Next December.
What is your
मतलब
hobby?
इस December
Lovely.
भी नहीं,
Ishan,
next
come on, one
December
question
is
from
more.
your side.
Perfect. आपकी प्लानिंग्स तो लाजवाब
What's your
होती हैं.
favorite
कोई आता है बिना
Come on.
बताए और
Sorry.
किसी की प्लानिंग्स नहीं खत्म हो
Okay,
रही.
Rudra, you
Shakha,
have to
please
talk from
answer.
the boys' part. What is the meaning of this
Yes,
word
ma'am.
coincidence?
This
Nadia,
article
sorry.
will describe
Question coming
what
up on your
aging
screen.
is.
Answer it
So
super
guys, एक
correctly. It's
article है.
based on this conversation.
न्यूज़पेपर में
All
आर्टिकल
your
है,
eyes
उसमें
on the
लिखा हुआ है
screen.
एजिंग
Mute
क्या होता है.
yourself,
एजिंग
please.
जो हमारी
Go
उम्र
for it.
बढ़ती है, राइट, उसमें कितनी सारी प्रॉब्लम होती है ना, रिंकल्स
Somebody
आ
would like
जाते
to
हैं,
read this? No,
वाइट
Nadia is
बाल
going to read.
स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं,
You heard
हड्डियां
this
कमजोर हो
correctly.
जाती है.
I
So this
know
is
you're
what
going to
aging
answer it
is.
correctly.
तो आप
Come
ये
on, answer this
आर्टिकल
one.
है. अब आर्टिकल अबाउट टू हो ही नहीं सकता ना,
Read
क्योंकि
by
आर्टिकल कोई
Nitya.
एक्शन थोड़ी है जो
We
अबाउट टू
want
डिस्क्राइब
Madhav to
होगा.
tell us what.
I am about to describe. कोई
See you
इंसान
soon,
डिस्क्राइब
or
कर सकता है. I am about to describe what
hoping to
aging
see
is.
each other.
But article, because it's a non-living thing, it cannot describe it like immediately,
Or even knowing
right?
about them as
So
well.
we'll describe.
Very well answered. Thank you
ये
so much,
article
Zoneet,
हमें
for that.
बताएगा कि aging क्या है.
Okay.
Please read
Now,
it.
I just want this little detail to be important on your screen. Okay. Over here, I want two people. I want Zoneet to ask a
It dash to
question
influence
to
people
Chitra,
for
and
the
then
same
Chitra
reason.
can talk
It will
to
continue
Zoneet.
to
Just
influence
introduce
people, or
yourself
it
and
will
talk to each other. Come
continue
on.
to influence people. अच्छा B है. It will be. Oh Jesus, she's going to give a
I
virtual
am playing
class.
when I am free.
And there'll be a little play button. If
Exactly
it
from
doesn't work, click on
outside.
that. Come on, watch it, children. Very
I
important.
will phone you when he comes back. Yes. He's going to sneak. Please wear your
I am
mask.
Asmita. City
My
week.
dear
A
Mom,
very
my
important
friend
source
wants to
right here.
attend
Thank you
this
so much
class
for the.
recorded. My
Okay.
friend
All right, Prajwal, would you
wants
like to tell us?
attend this class. Attend
Okay,
this class
thank you, Ishan.
recorded is wrong. Upal.
Okay, children.
My name is.
Abhay.
What's your name? What is your name?
Okay.
How old
Yes,
are
ma'am.
you?
Okay.
Where
It will
are you
continue
from?
to
Okay.
influence people
School
for
do
the
you
same
go
reason.
to?
Perfect.
Guys,
Now fill in the
influence क्या होता
details
है?
of all these questions with
प्रभावित
your
करना. तो
information.
आजकल आपने
Ayush, we
देखे
would
होंगे
love
काफी
to
सारे
hear that. Go for
इन्फ्लुएंसर्स
it.
होते हैं जो मेकअप की वीडियोस
My
बनाते
name is
हैं,
Ayush
फैशन वीडियोस
Ranjan.
बनाते हैं,
I am
वो
10
इन्फ्लुएंस
years
करते हैं
old.
लोगों को कि ऐसे
I
कपड़े
live
पहनिए,
in
ऐसा
I
मेकअप
live in
करिए.
means
ट्रैवल
Imanganj.
इन्फ्लुएंसर्स
I
होते
go
हैं,
to
राइट,
Artist
जो ट्रैवल
International
करके
School.
बताते हैं कि आपको यहाँ
Lovely.
जाना चाहिए, यहाँ
Similarly,
जाना चाहिए.
I would
तो
like
guys,
now
सोशल मीडिया इज
Nitya
एन
to give her
इन्फ्लुएंसिंग
basic
प्लेटफॉर्म.
information. Nitya,
सोशल मीडिया
please
से
go for
आपको
it.
सारी चीजें ऐसी मिलती हैं कि वाओ ये चीज ट्रेंड में चल रही है,
Please,
ग्रेट,
my dear,
यहाँ ज्यादातर लोग जा रहे
give
हैं,
her a
ओके, तो
chance
ये
to
जगह
speak.
काफी फेमस
Please,
है,
Nitya, go
ये
for it.
रेस्टोरेंट है. सो इट विल कंटिन्यू टू इन्फ्लुएंस पीपल फॉर द सेम रीजन. सोशल मीडिया का काम ही इन्फ्लुएंस करना है और वो आगे भी इसी रीजन से लोगों को
Thank you so
ये
much,
कंटिन्यू
Nitya. All
करेगा,
right.
लोगों को
Nitin,
इन्फ्लुएंस
I want
करेगा. इट
you
विल
to give your
कंटिन्यू.
basic
अब
information
गाइस यहाँ
now.
पे बी के साथ आईएनजी आती है जो हम फ्यूचर
Nitin, are you
कॉन्टिन्यूअस
there?
फॉर्म में पढ़ेंगे, तो बी इज इनकरेक्ट.
Who is there?
The
Who wants to
fuel
speak?
efficient vehicles dash our environment are about to
ma'am, I
improve
am
or will
Nitin,
improve.
ma'am.
Yes,
Fuel
Nitin.
efficient,
Please kindly
yes.
say the basic information.
But you have given the link of Zoom class.
Ma'am, my name is Nitin. I am 11 years
Paris,
old.
I'm
I am
not getting
living in
holy
Kolkata.
smoke.
I
She's
go to
about to
Indian
smash
school.
his hand.
Very good. Thank you so much.
During
All right.
COVID,
So these are
firstly,
some
people
important
used to
questions
be
that we have for
1
basic
kilometer
information.
away.
Beta, who is this? Can you please tell me your name? Who wants to speak?
I am Junaid.
Zonaid, you have got a good amount of chance to speak. You just spoke right now for the chat. Please, we have to let everybody get a chance. I really appreciate your enthusiasm to talk, but please give us some time. Your chance will also be coming. There are 20 more children here. Everybody needs to talk, my dear. All right? All of us are friends. Let everyone get a...
He lives my house only.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that, Nitin. Rudra, come on. Something from your side also. Rudra hasn't spoken. Come on, Rudra.
How many people are there in your family? There are 3 people in my family. Who is your best friend? Where do they live? My best friend is Shroth and he lives in Ashoknagar.
Okay. Now tell me, children, you've answered it very well. I want one answer. I want this new question coming up and I want you all to answer that question now. The hand down, please. The question is, if I want to ask any,
Most in your
please unmute and try putting a question. Okay. I want Ayush Ranjan to read the...
Hello.
Priyanshu, second question.
Feel
Do
confident.
So please click on the
Relax
play button
and
in the bottom and
smile.
try listening to it.
Everyone feels better seeing happy faces. Respond to questions without taking too long to think
Many
about the
times in the
answer.
screen.
If you take too
Once again.
long, the conversation will get
Cameras on,
long
everybody.
and
Come on again.
boring.
Everybody's cameras are off.
When you answer quickly and
Cameras
confidently,
on.
you show that you are interested
Thank
in the
you.
conversation. You can also show
Ma'am,
your
I
new
can't
friend
see the
that you are
screen.
excited
just
to
a minute.
meet them by changing your tone and expressions. Ask follow-up questions like, "What about you?" wherever possible. All the best. Enjoy your conversations.
All right. So, Zunaid, would you like to tell us what was there in this video for everyone who was not able to hear it or see it?
Ma'am, in video tell us how does a friend make it and how does a friend make it. Ma'am, first we can ask questions related to our friends.
Okay.
And then ask about their family members, and then ask about what is their hobby and what they want to become.
All right. Since everybody has answered this, we are going to do this one last and final time. I want all answers from Ayush Patro for the first box. You don't have to read the questions, Ayush Patro. You just have to answer the first box. Come on, Ayush Patro, unmute yourself and answer the first box.
My name is Ayush Patro and my age is 10. I am from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. But now I am in Maharashtra.
Okay.
And I am studying in Pune in Aditya English Medium School.
Thank you, Ayush. That was very, very well read. Very good work. All right. I want Ishan also to answer for all the questions in the first box. Come on, Ishan, go for it.
My name is Ishan Sharma. I am 10 years old. I am from
Milan, very good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you doing? All good? Very
Yes,
good afternoon, all of you. This is Veena signing in from Hello English. I hope everybody is doing fine. I can see a lot of students have popped up, but I could not say good afternoon and good morning to everyone. Thank you, everyone, for sending me good morning wishes. And as you know, you all have signed up with Hello English. We have got 2 ways to join. That means students can join through through your application, and they can also join through your Zoom place. That means they can take up this pro invite from which I was talking to Milan. Of course, it's an extra money that you have to pay. I always repeat these words, but yes, that is the way it happens. So if you're interested, join me. I've just shared the pro invite with all of you. You can join with typing the name VEENA 1010 because teacher's name, spelling, proper spelling, and the code is required to log in with the teacher there. So that is the reason. Go and check all the classes with other teachers as well, and you get an idea for it. So thank you, Pallavi and Marza and Sonali and Shiva. This is Shiv, Fahino, Marquis Pyrus, Prabhat Tiger, very good afternoon. Namrata Dalal, Dream IS, Vaibhav, Salman, Disha Srivastava, Soji, Raghuveer. Very good afternoon, Disha. Sorry, hello. Disha, Nisha Mehra. This is Saika, Babu, Habib, Ajay, Sagar. This is Hasib, sorry, not Habib, Hasib Jan, Aarti Patel, Jyoti Sharma, Sushma, Favina, hello, Aarti, good afternoon. This is Salma Farshi, Vikrant, Soji, Som, Harsh, Bhati, Vikram Kumar, good afternoon. Prabhat Tiger, very good afternoon. Saika Asif, very good afternoon. I'm absolutely fine. Vijay, good afternoon. And Vikrant Kumar. Satnam, Aarti, I can see, and the voice is clear, ma'am. Thank you, Aarti. I was about to ask that only, Aarti. That is my voice clear to the students? Those are on the chat. I've just started. Okay, Sangeeta Rathore and Sadashiv and Pooja Singh, Akshita, Sinam, Sapna Kumari, Venkat Rao and Anushka, and now the non. Please continue to join. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about prepositions. Are you ready with your notepads and pens? Where are the pro members today? Did the class? They must be busy with some class which got late. That's the answer that they give it to me. Shiv, Shakti, Shanti, okay, Akshita, Seni, yes, let's get started. So if you're having your notepads with you, very, very important, you keep your notepads ready with you. My reason for asking for a notepad is that it's important that you note down whatever I am teaching you. Not I, any teacher teaching you every day. It is very, very important that you keep such, relatable notes. That means something which you think it's comfortable for you, you can refer it back. Such kinds of notes should always be there with you. So I would really, really request you to sit with your notepads. And today's section that you should start writing is put a heading there as prepositions. So basically, we are talking about a particular part of speech. That means if I have to speak something, this particular speech, this particular part of speech is required. If I am looking to have a connection, if I am looking for a relation between a noun, pronoun, it could be noun phrase, some kind of the phrase of noun or a pronoun, which is a noun phrase, not pronoun phrase, noun phrase. It's actually talking about a connection, a relation, where which is showing the direction, time. It could be showing the place. It could show the location. It could show some kind of spatial relationships. So all these things are required together, and you actually require these kinds of words which connect two things together. So please remember, we are understanding here prepositions today, and Tasneem, who has just joined us. Thank you so much, Pratap, for joining as well. Hello. Quickly understand it once more. I'm trying to explain it to you. Prepositions are basically positioning of a word which is actually trying to connect a noun or a pronoun, a noun or a phrase, and which actually tries to tell about the direction or time or place or location. So all these things which are very much required in a sentence. Today we are going to deal and understand about these words, and these 4 words are for us: on, about, to, for, and with. 5, not 4, 5. Okay, one more important thing. Today, the whole slides are just for participation. So those who are joining me for the first time, we will give you 4 options. You have to pick up the correct option and tell us the answer for that. But those who have been in with me from quite some time, I will request you that all of you sit down and note down. Today, I want to start the class by explaining you these 5 words of prepositions, because each word has a connection, each word has a meaning, and accordingly, we can use it. Yes, Yasmin Sheikh, I'm sorry if I didn't take your name. Very good afternoon. How are you doing, Yasmin? Is it okay now, Yasmin? Okay, let's continue. So today, these 4 words that we are talking to you about is basically focusing on some kind of positioning of that particular noun or a pronoun. कोई एक ऐसी चीज जिसके बारे में हम उसकी पोजीशन को दिखा रहे हैं. तो सबसे पहले हम शुरू करते हैं. यहाँ पे एक शब्द है हमारे पास में on. So यहाँ जो preposition है, see, these are all prepositions. Let me just one more time explain it to you. Prepositions I have explained, it's a positioning of a particular word which tells you about the कि जो noun है उसकी placement कहाँ पर है, उसका direction कहाँ है, उसका time कौन सा है, उसके basically location, direction, place, relation, ये सारी चीजों का काम जो भी शब्द करेंगे ना, देखिए वो prepositions होते हैं. So basically हम यहाँ पे आज जो बात कर रहे हैं वो on की बात करते हैं. सबसे पहले today we'll start with on. So basically on means, on का मतलब समझ लीजिए, and nothing is explained in the slides there. Slides are just meant for you to give the answers. But if you write down on your notepad what I'm telling you, and when you're supposed to give the answer there, it will be easy for you. So that's the reason I want quickly to explain this to you. So when we're talking about usage of on, so usage of on is basically, which means something is kept on something. That means the surface is going to touch. तब कोई भी वस्तु, कोई भी ऐसी चीज होती है जो दूसरी चीज के साथ में रखी हुई होती है, तो जो उसका बेस है वो उसको टच कर रहा होगा, उसको स्पर्श कर रहा होगा. So basically anything which is kept on a surface, on a surface. For example, that's my mouse and this is my palm. I'm keeping my mouse on my palm. So you will see that this is, the surface is getting, you can see the surface is getting touched here. So that's the meaning of on. If you have understood, let's go to the next, and next word that we have got is about. Now this word about is actually talking about something which is referring to. ये जो noun है, ये जो आपका preposition है ना about, ये काम में लिया जाता है जब वो noun को refer कर रहा होता है, noun के प्रति वो कुछ कह रहा होता है कि अब इस नाउन का रोल या फिर पर्पस क्या है, किसी भी चीज से रिलेटेड. जैसे मैं एक एग्जांपल देती हूँ आपसे. if we can really talk about, just a second. Sumit, you are joining me from two places, I think. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
It's okay. So when we are actually talking about this word about, what we said it, about, तो about जो connect कर रहा है ना noun और pronoun के बारे में जो बात करना चाहता है, तो वो subject को connect करता है. जो भी आपका subject, जैसे do you know anything about cricket? जैसे एक sentence लिया मैंने, do you know something about cricket? So you have used this preposition about. Now here in this question, which is actually a sentence, is saying that it's saying that we are talking about which subject? We're talking about cricket here. So do you know anything about cricket? So, or you, if there is a sentence which says, I am very worried about my brother. So the subject here which you are referring to, I am worried about my brother. So here the subject is I, and this I is saying that today I am more worried, or it is connecting to this thought by saying, oh, I am worried about my brother there. So that's the way we use this word about. Next, that word we have got is to, the preposition to. So we use this word preposition to, to show, to indicate, I'll rather use this word, to indicate a destination. You could call it a direction also, to. You go to, you know, that's direction. You are actually trying to indicate a direction, or you can call a destination, a place. Like we can say, we are going to a movie next week. So I am trying to inform about a destination that I'm trying to go. I can say, the dog ran to us as soon as we arrived. So the dog ran to us. So uska direction kaun sa hua? Hamari taraf hua. Kiska? Dog ka. So you are using that word to there. So here again, if I take the word to, it says, does he want to come to the park with us? क्या वो हमारे साथ, to the park. So we are actually directing it. We are actually telling a direction that कि हम किधर की बात कर रहे हैं, park की बात कर रहे हैं हमारे बुल्ले में. So we are talking here with the word which is called as to. Next preposition, which I'll just explain it to you, is for. F-O-R, for. So for is used in in some different ways. When we talk about preposition, it's in a preposition, when we are using for, it will always be followed by a noun. For example, I bought some flowers for you. Okay, I bought some flowers for you. But just understand here, for जो है ना वो conjunction की जैसे भी काम में आता है, दो connectors को combine करने के लिए. So don't get confused. It's basically when it is just following by a noun. जब भी वो noun के वो follow कर रहा होगा ना, तब आप देखिएगा वो बात करेगा preposition. Then it is actually talking about preposition. Now there is this fifth word which we are going to talk today about, is the preposition with. So with को इस्तेमाल हम किस लिए करते हैं? Use of with is done to show something which is involved, something which is being together. So I am with the group to do garba, or I'll say I ordered sandwich with a drink. So you are trying to do a combination, you are trying to involve, you are trying to bring it together. So we can say she has been working with her sister. She has been working with her sister at the nail shop. So we have been working here. We have got with also and at also. But we are actually focusing on the preposition with today. So that's the way we are going to combine when we are trying to involve. So we are using the word with here. I've just tried my best. Let's check it out with the help of our examples. All the students, those who have joined me right now. Yes, Prabhat, about के बारे में हिंदी सही लिखी है. Karthik B, are you from? Cannot shake. DS, this is DSP Amba, Neeraj, DSP, who is this? Yasmin, ma'am, at भी preposition होता है, बिल्कुल होता है यास्मीन, और बहुत सारे होते हैं. हम कुछ ही लाते हैं, एक साथ सारी चीजें नहीं ला सकते यास्मीन. So we just try to place, ये सबसे कॉमन है एक्चुअली. एट हम पहले शायद कर चुके हैं, if I'm not wrong. मैंने अभी कुछ दिन पहले ही एट वापस लिया था. So Shehzad, this is Saiza, Soni Raj, Reena, Alia, Abdul. Thank you everybody for joining. Let's get started. Pro members, please everybody, pro members especially, get ready because the whole class now is going to be your concern. Let's get started. Come. Read the sentence and see which preposition is going to fit here.
Mohit, turn on your camera. Yeah. Why do you have to turn
Pratap, I
on the
would
camera?
like to call you first this time.
Ma'am, I had turn on the camera.
Yeah, you have turned on. Yeah, that is
Pratap,
good.
are you there
Awesome.
with me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You should not play with unknown people.
Yeah, Varun, what do
You
you
should
think?
not play with
What did you
unknown
have for
people.
breakfast?
Thank you, Pratap.
अनजान लोगों के साथ नहीं खेलना चाहिए.
तो यहाँ पे आप देखो,
Poha
अगर
is
विच को मैं
good.
हटा दूं ना, तो
Absolutely
आपको क्या
perfect.
समझ आ रहा है?
And what about you,
अनजान
Ria?
लोगों
What did
के
you have
साथ
for
आपको
breakfast?
नहीं खेलना चाहिए. क्या मैं ये कह सकती हूँ?
Dosha.
अनजान लोगों के साथ आपको
You had
इन्वॉल्व नहीं
dosha.
होना
That was
चाहिए.
good.
के
And
साथ नहीं
Snehal,
रहेगा
what
ना,
did
फिर
you
कोई
have
बताना
for
सकता.
breakfast?
हाँ, नहीं, मैं इसलिए
Ma'am,
मैं
misal
समझाना
pav.
इसलिए चाह रही हूँ कि विद
Misal
का
pav,
इस्तेमाल
right
हम
in the
कैसे
morning.
करते हैं.
Wow.
इसलिए मैंने ये
That
बात
is
बोली
like a
कि जब
true
हम विद का
Maharashtrian.
इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं तो क्या कर रहा है?
Yay.
We are trying to bring things together.
And how
It's trying
about
to
you?
getting involved. So
Varun,
you
Varun,
can,
come on,
with
turn
is
on your
actually
camera.
used,
Turn on your camera,
you are
Mohit.
either trying to bring the things together
Let's
or
go,
you are
let's
trying
go.
to
Come on.
getting being
And
involved.
we are
So look
starting
at the
with the
sentence
lesson
here. You
today,
should
which
not
is
try,
going to be really
you should not
awesome.
play
And
with
you will love
unknown
it.
people.
Okay?
With क्यों लगाना है यहाँ पे? टू नहीं लग सकता बिल्कुल
I'm
भी.
simply waiting for you to
Destination
turn on
नहीं है
your
यहाँ
camera
पे.
so that
तो
we can
इसलिए
go
ये
in.
कुछ एक चीजें हैं जिसको आपको ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा.
This is going
Here
to
we are
be
using with involvement के लिए.
our
Next, thank you
section.
Pratap.
Can you
Get
see
ready
your
there.
boards?
Alpana Sharma,
Is everything
Vishaka,
clear?
thank you for joining.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Is
Alpana,
everything
please get
visible?
ready and come forward and read the sentence.
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
Come. Alpana
Yes,
Sharma. हाँ.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon.
You must be
Now
quiet
you can
in
see in front of
of
us
elders.
the name
Very
of the
good. So
lesson
you
that we're going
must
to
be
do today.
quiet in front
Snehal,
of
can you read for
elders.
us? What is
इनका
the
मतलब
title?
सिर्फ चीजों का अंदर
Ma'am,
नहीं है.
annual day pitch.
एक्चुअली
Good.
सिचुएशन की
Now,
बात है.
does
जब आप
anyone know
जब
what
सब
does
बड़ों के
annual
साथ
day
में
pitch
हैं तो
mean?
वो सिचुएशन
Anyone?
होगी. उस सिचुएशन का मतलब ये है कि वहाँ
Does
5
anyone
जने
have an
खड़े थे
idea
तो
of what
तुम भी वहाँ खड़े
do you
थे.
mean by
इसलिए वहाँ पे
annual
इन
day
एज अ
pitch?
प्रपोजिशन इज
Annual
यूज्ड.
day we
नहीं तो आप
understand,
कहेंगे कि
right?
कोई भी चीज अंदर
We
है
all
मैम तो
have
इन
annual
कैसे
day in
इस्तेमाल
the
करें.
school.
थैंक
That
यू
is the
अल्पना. लेट्स गो टू
day
द
where
नेक्स्ट
we
एंड ट्राई
celebrate
दिस आउट.
sports. We give out the we give out major awards. So
Okay,
what do we do
Pooja
on
Rani,
this? What
Renu
is this pitch
Shukla,
thing?
Vishakha,
Anyone has
Zoe,
any idea?
Vasita,
Varun?
Vishakha, no,
Any
this is
idea,
somebody
Sahil?
else.
What does annual
Is
day
there?
pitch?
I think Sandeep Kaur has joined me. Welcome, Sandeep. Thank you for
Yeah?
joining.
No
Please
idea?
come forward.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Ma'am,
afternoon.
is it a like a notice or
You must
an
be
essay?
materialist
No,
on
child,
your
actually, it's
first date.
something different.
No,
We'll
you
learn
must
about
be
it. For
mysterious.
example, if I have to make,
Mysterious. Sorry,
let's say, a
On your
presentation about
first
something,
date.
Mysterious. You
that is
must be
pitch is basically
mysterious
a presentation
on
of
your
what you
first
have to
date.
offer.
आप
Now, let
किसी
us
से
say it
जब
is the
पहली
annual
बार
day of
मिलना
the
चाह
school,
रहे हैं, जिनसे
and
भी
you
आप
have
पहली
to
बार मिल
offer,
रहे हैं, यहाँ
let
date
us
word
say,
is actually used
a
for
drama or a play. So
young
you have,
boys and
do you
girls
think
and
you can go
whatever.
to the
कोई
thing
अनजान लोग
has
आपस
to
में
do with
they
games,
feel
right?
that they are
So
compatible
everyone's
and they want to
screens are
meet.
visible,
So that's the
everything
date
visible on
word
our
here
screen.
with first.
All
But
good,
here
everyone? Just
mysterious
give
is
me
something
a
जब
thumbs
आप
up.
कोई
Everything
आपके
okay?
बारे में और जानना चाहता है,
Riya,
उत्सुक होना
Varun,
चाहता है कि
Mohit,
अपने बारे में बताओ.
Sahil,
So you should
Snehal,
not
everything okay? Perfect.
open up
Okay. Now let's
about
get
on your
started.
first date.
Awesome.
Thank you so
And you
much,
can show
Sandeep.
me
It's
the
talking
icon
about
on your
on.
screen,
Can you,
the hand
Sandeep,
raise
explain me
icon or the
on
thumbs
here?
up icon,
On word
everything is
here.
okay, right?
I
Now,
just
of
explained
course,
it to
in
you.
this game, we are going to
On
enjoy
का इस्तेमाल
ourselves
हम
and
कैसे
also
करते हैं?
learn
Showed it to you
about
also
something
that
that
there
we
is
have
a
to
surface.
go
On that
through.
surface,
So the first thing is
put my this mouse here.
totally
You can
jumbled up
see that
word.
it's this
What do you
particular
think is
section
this
is
day?
getting touched here.
Annual day.
So जब भी कोई भी surface को कोई चीज
Snehal
touch
has
करती
Annual
है
day.
जिस पे आप ध्यान रखते हो उसको on कहते हैं. पर
Okay,
यहाँ
we
तो
usually use the
mysterious
hand
date की
up
बात हो रही है संदीप.
the hand up icon,
तो फिर
and
on
so that
कैसे
you
इस्तेमाल
can
करें?
speak in your turn,
Yes,
right? Because there are other children who are wanting to
Any
speak
idea?
as well. So let us go by the rules, right?
इसी को connect
So
करके देखो संदीप.
Snehal, don't
तो
just
समझ आ
unmute and
जाएगा
speak.
बात.
Please, the hand raise
Yes,
icon. Okay.
on here first.
So this one was quite
Hamari
simple,
pehli
and Snehal already
day.
said it.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
is the annual day. Very good.
Can't
Now
explain,
be
ma'am,
careful.
sorry.
Do not speak
Okay,
out.
it's okay. It's
Put up the
perfectly fine.
hand raise
आप
icon
on का
first.
इस्तेमाल
And
कर तो रहे
person who
हैं यहाँ
puts
पे.
it first will get his
बेसिकली हम
chance.
समझा तो
Now.
रहे हैं कि सरफेस के लिए है, लेकिन आप इसको समझिए, सिचुएशन को
Varun.
समझिए. सिचुएशन क्या है?
Teachers Day.
Very good.
Situation. Yes,
So it
Vishakha,
is
you want to
indeed
try? Come.
Teachers' Day.
I'm
There you
really
go.
looking
Very
forward for
good.
you people to
Wonderful.
say something. Come,
Ready?
Vishakha.
Next one.
Yes, ma'am. We are talking about a
Dia.
particular day, first date, particular
Dia has put a hand down. Snehal.
occasion.
Go.
Not occasion, incident.
sports day.
So
Wonderful.
we have to use
That was
on.
awesome.
Like
Absolutely.
on
It is
Saturday, we
sports
also
day. And
use on
imagine
Saturday,
Snehal
on
is making
Monday,
that
like
calculation
that.
so quickly
So
in her
it
head.
is first date.
Wonderful.
Absolutely,
School
Vishakha is
and school
absolutely correct.
celebrations
I
like
hope
annual
Sandeep
day,
you got what
Teachers'
she's trying
Day,
to say.
Sports
I'll
Day,
quickly
and
explain
we are
it
going
once
to
again,
have one
Sandeep.
such
Basically
incident
बात क्या
over
है?
here.
कोई सा भी
So the title, as
काम
Snehal was
आपके
reading out
जो
earlier,
उन्होंने शब्द काम
and
में
as
लिया है
Samiksha
कि
also
कोई
said,
इवेंट
was
है, कोई
about
पर्टिकुलर
annual day,
कोई भी ऐसी
an
चीज
event,
उस दिन हो
right?
रही है.
So we talked
तो
about
आप उस
annual
दिन
day
के लिए
pitch.
जो काम
So
हो
what
रहा है
is
या उस
actually a
मोमेंट के लिए
pitch?
जो
We
बात
will
हो
see
रही है,
that.
उस
We will
सिचुएशन
also
पे वो
learn
चीज
from the
बात हो
star
रही है,
teacher of
तो वो
what the
सिचुएशन
concept is,
उस वाले
how to
टाइम पे ये
present,
हो रही
because
है,
we will be
इसलिए
presenting at
मुझे
the end,
ऑन का
right?
इस्तेमाल
So
करना
everyone
पड़ा.
has to get ready
So
for that.
don't just
So
learn
let's
that
get
it's going to
started,
be
and I
like
hope
only
everyone
talking
has
about
the
non-living things
notebook and
kept
pen and
together
pencil, because
on
those
one
are the
after
rules of the class, and this is
kept on
what
one
we have.
on each other only, then I'm going
Sahil,
to
can
use
you
it.
read for
No,
us,
not
child? What are the
this way that
classroom
we're
rules?
looking forward to. But yes, Shweta had also given
First,
us the
keep
correct
one
answer.
notebook
I did
and
check
pen
the
with
answer
you.
there. Sona Malik, correct
Correct?
answer
Second,
there. Pratap, yes, I can see your answers as
carry on.
well. Savita
second,
Kashyap,
take
mysterious का मतलब
notes and
होता है
ask questions.
कोई से भी
Third,
चीज
unmute
जो
and
कि
participate in
क्या बोलेंगे
conversation,
हिंदी
games, and
में
discussion. Fourth, try to stay
mystery,
connect throughout
something
the
which is
lesson.
unfolded
Right.
truths.
So Sahil
चीजें
has
जिसके
read
बारे में
all
हमें
the
अभी तक
rules of
पता
class
नहीं है,
to
तो वो
us.
उसको mystery कहते हैं वहाँ
Does
पे.
anyone have
The
any
truths
question
which are
about the
yet
rules,
not
the
told.
regulations
That
of
is
the
a mystery.
classroom?
Okay,
I
so
will
that
also
we
add in
can.
this that you
Okay,
have
I
to
love the. Thank you,
unmute only when you
Milanini.
have to speak,
Secret
right?
थोड़ा अलग शब्द हो
And
जाता
on
है.
your screen. Okay?
I थोड़ा
Please
सा
let
मैं
me know in
उसके
the chat
साथ
box
agree
if
नहीं
there's
करूँगी,
something going on.
but
Yes,
हाँ उसके
Samiksha,
पास
what
में
happened?
है वो. It's nearby Milanini.
Close all
So
the apps in the
mystery
background.
is
Go out
something
of the
which is
classroom. Close
any
everything.
kind of thing which I am
Return
not,
after
which is
that. Okay?
unsolved.
Close.
किसी
Engaging
ने किसी का मर्डर कर दिया पर आज तक उसका पता नहीं लगा. वहां पे आप सीक्रेट वर्ड नहीं कर सकते. मैंने तुमको मेरे जीवन की कुछ ऐसी बातें बताई हैं जो सीक्रेटिव होनी चाहिए, और वो मिस्ट्री तो नहीं है, वो तो आप तुम जी चुके हो ऐसी बात. इसलिए आई एम सेइंग don't connect these words there. Okay, let's go to the next, and I would like to call Milan there. Could please come forward and read the sentence. रहस्यमय. Yes, I got. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
रहस्यमय. मैं
Yes,
भूल
Neha,
गई.
what does he do?
Ma'am,
We all
how Ria
disagree
told
with
us
the
that all
rules.
dance, song, but they will
Okay,
also need
we
to
all
practice
disagree
a
with the rules.
perfect
हाँ, Milan,
for
this
dance.
sentence suits you.
It will need songs,
I don't agree
perfect
with the rules,
songs for
right,
the
Milan?
Program.
related
Yes.
to the program.
We all
And
disagree
teachers
with the
also
rules.
have to give
That's
us
the correct
permission.
answer. I've explained it to you
Yes.
quite
So
some time,
all
so
these
I'll not
things have
repeat
to
it
be
again.
done.
Thank
Yes,
you,
Varun,
Milan.
have you
There.
participated
And
in
yes,
annual day
I really like
activities
that
at your
word,
school?
Yasmin Sheikh.
Yes, ma'am.
रहस्यमयी
Put
जो
down
शब्द
your
दिया था वो बहुत
sweat. You
खूबसूरत
pull it out
था.
of your
जो
sweatshirt. Put your face out. What are you doing?
AL777 ने हमें ये शब्द दिया था,
Ma'am, there is smell
रहस्यमयी,
here.
और फिर आगे हमें दिया था
There
यास्मीन
is a
ने भी.
smell there.
करेक्ट है, एकदम
Yes,
सही है.
ma'am.
मिस्टीरियस इज रहस्यमयी.
So you're covering your face with your
Come, try this out. out. Tasneem, I think it is okay for you to read the sentence.
What are the things
Hello, good afternoon, Tasneem.
annual day that you do? Do you participate
They
in
were
any
not
activity?
present with me.
Absolutely, they were not present with me. With me, मेरे साथ वो लोग प्रेजेंट नहीं थे, मतलब आपके साथ इन्वॉल्व होंगे ना वो, इसलिए वहाँ पे with का इस्तेमाल हुआ. Thank you, Jasmine. Next slide, Tarla, Rajesh, if you are interested, please come forward.
Annual day plans. What could be
Take your time, take your time. अभी मैंने slide change करा है, तो आप
so many things to decide
answer
and
देखना
so
होगा ना.
little time. Don't have so much time, and she's very worried. So we have to help her.
Yes,
right?
please.
Now let's see how we can help her.
According to
And
Ram,
everyone is
Shyam
ready?
was innocent.
Right? Let's go and help her. Awesome.
According to Ram,
So
who
Ishan
was
is one of the
innocent?
friends that she has at school.
Shyam.
But can see what is the
Shyam was
conversation,
innocent.
what is
तो वो
Ishan
किसकी
and
तरफ इशारा कर रहा है? उसकी
everyone
तरफ से.
okay?
तो हम डायरेक्शन या डेस्टिनेशन की तरफ, सॉरी डायरेक्शन या डेस्टिनेशन करेक्ट की तरफ हम जब बात करेंगे तो हम काम में लेते हैं टू. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू या अकॉर्डिंग विथ नहीं हो सकता, अकॉर्डिंग ऑन नहीं हो सकता, अकॉर्डिंग फॉर नहीं हो सकता. आई होप नाउ यू सी दैट दीज सेंटेंस, दीज वर्ड्स आर कंप्लीटली रॉन्ग. और तरला ने शायद इसका ना, व्हाट आई हैव अंडरस्टूड, शी डिडंट यूज द लॉजिक. तरला ने जो ज्यादा काम में आता है वो चीज समझ के जवाब दिया. Am I right, Tarla, in understanding you?
No, ma'am. I read properly and then answer.
हाँ, you read it properly. That is right.
Yeah, but usually use
That's
most.
that's the point. That is the point. Usually you use it, na? You must have heard it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, Tarla. Now this is exactly what I was trying to say. आप बहुत सारी चीजें यहाँ पे क्लास में आके सुनते हो, बहुत सारे इंस्ट्रक्शन सुनते हो, बहुत सारे रूल्स को फॉलो करते हो और सीखते हो, लेकिन लर्निंग सुनने से भी होती है. So I will strongly suggest go ahead and listen to the correct order of English places wherever it is spoken. So spoken English is not just meant to go on a group which Sachin is always trying to talk about here in my class. I will rather say advertise here in my class. Or you are looking for platforms where there are WhatsApp groups, or there are some individual, companies which are promoting, like you can sit down with somebody to talk to you. Fine. I don't say it is wrong. But I am saying that let's use our skills of speaking and hearing. Speaking तो तब आएगी ना जब मैं सुन के सही समझूंगा, तभी तो बोल पाऊंगा. तो आप यहाँ तो सीख ही रहे हैं, लेकिन स्पीकिंग के लिए अंग्रेजी में बहुत सारे OTT प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जिनको आप कान लगा के सुनिए, हेडफोन्स लगा के सुनिए, खुला मत सुनिए, हेडफोन्स का इस्तेमाल करिए और फिर देखिए आप प्रमोशनल लर्निंग के साथ में बहुत स्ट्रांगली और जल्दी काम करना शुरू कर देंगे. दैट्स व्हाट आई पर्सनली फील. कम Sumit, are you ready? Sumit, would you be interested?
Yes, ma'am.
Come. Take your time. Read the sentence. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time.
May I?
Yes.
बच्चे हमेशा अपने माता पिता के साथ सुरक्षित महसूस करते हैं. Kids always feel safe with their parents.
Okay. Any connection with का जो शब्द है वो कोई connection दिखा रहा है आपको?
Yes, ma'am. वो अपने माता पिता और बच्चे kids का.
Very good. शाबाश. Very good, Sumit. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Keep it up.
Ma'am, done.
Next try करें.
Yes,
this
what
is
happened?
Punita Varshini. Can you say hello to me?
Yeah,
Punita?
it is done. Great.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon,
Now,
Punita.
You will
joined
have
us
to
from
be
which place,
focusing
Punita?
on what Ishan
Ma'am, I am from Mumbai.
Anita
You're from Mumbai.
about, right?
Okay.
So
So
Ishan
this
is
is
going
the
to
first
help
time
her
you have joined my
with
class.
a program.
Yes,
with
ma'am.
one item on the list.
Okay, so you have
he
been
is speaking
attending
with
other classes
Anandita
as well
and
from Hello
he
English?
shared
I have
some really
attended
important
the
information
classes
with her,
of
right?
Sonia, ma'am.
So let's go and find out what it was
At 10
and
o'clock.
how can we help Anandita further.
And
Let us take a closer look at Ishan's
Okay, so you have
speech.
recently
Now, did you
joined
listen
us,
to
Hello
what
English?
Ishan was
Yes,
saying?
ma'am.
All this while,
Punita, stay
did
tuned.
you,
Are you
did you
comfortable
understand
in
something
reading
of
English
what he
now?
was saying?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
What
Read
was
the
he talking
sentence
about?
which
Do
is
you,
there.
do you
Can you give us
remember?
the correct answer
What was
there,
he
Punita?
speaking about? Does anyone remember what was
actually,
Ishan
I was
saying?
not here.
to
That's why
Anandita?
It's okay, please.
What
It's
can-
okay, it's okay. Because you've joined
said-
here, I
who
thought
is
to give you an
speaking? Put your hand up,
opportunity. Stay
please.
with us, understand what we
Sneha?
are doing. Don't be in
Yes,
a hurry. If you have any queries, there is something which is called as
What
raising
was
hand
Ishan
here.
saying?
You
What
can
was he
see there,
saying to
there is some
Anandita?
reactions.
He was
You can raise your hand. If there is something that you want to say,
magic
raise your
show.
hand and
Yes,
ask me what
very
you have.
good. So he
Otherwise,
has
I will-
given the idea of
Ma'am,
a
I'll give you next
magic show
answer.
to Anandita, right? That
Okay,
we can
take
do a
your
magic
time.
show
It's
on the
perfectly fine.
annual day.
Thank you,
No
ma'am.
hurry.
So do you
no
think
hurry.
it's a good
okay.
idea?
Yeah.
Pratap,
Okay.
will you please come forward?
Do you think
Yes,
it's a good
ma'am.
idea?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And why is it a
Pratap?
good idea?
Yes, ma'am.
And because
Come, read
it
the
is a
sentence.
unique and it will
कंबल
the
बिस्तर पर
children will
रखा हुआ है.
enjoy it very much.
The blanket
Yes. And he
is
said
on the
that in his pitch.
bed.
This
On मैंने
is
ऊपर.
called a pitch.
Okay, ऊपर.
So
On the
similarly,
bed. ये तो
you
आपको
will
पूरा ही
also
दिख रहा है,
have to
connection
put
है,
your
पलंग है और
idea.
उस पे कंबल है.
This is called
So the
Yes,
blanket
ma'am.
and the bed is there is some,
organization that is
the surface is
preparing the
touching there, so we are
program.
using this
That
word
is
on.
all.
Yes, Savita
So
Kashyap,
it is going to be
Madhumala,
really easy
Akanksha,
and
Parveen,
super fun.
Praveen,
Okay?
yes,
So
according
let's
to
get
Ram.
started here.
Okay,
So here we have
great.
to learn
Ma'am,
how
please
to
use
Chan was
us,
speaking.
use as
And
much
this is
as
the model.
possible
Can you
English
see
because
Ria?
I don't
Can
know
you see
Hindi.
Varun?
Nethra,
Yeah?
I'll really
So this
try
is
my
the model
best to
that
keep my
Ishan had
Hindi and
used to
English
speak.
both sentences
So very
and both
quickly,
sections there for you.
Varun, can you
But
read
can't
that for
help
us
it
tonight?
because this particular session that we take is actually
And look
focusing on the
at
Hindi
the
learners as well.
words
So you'll
that
see the
are
sentences in
stressed over
Hindi,
there
but the
in
answers are in
bold.
English.
Big,
So
big, big
please
words.
focus on the English sentences there. This was particularly referring to Nethra, who said that, ma'am, I have an issue in understanding.
I think a magic showcase will
So
fill an
this
extra
is
down. Incredible.
okay.
I am sure.
Punita said
I'll
that,
ask
ma'am, I
somebody
would
else,
like to
don't
take
worry.
this one. So would
Sneha,
you like
can
to
you
come
tell
forward
where,
and read this?
Varun
Yes,
left
ma'am.
off? In my
हम सभी
opinion,
पार्टी के लिए जा रहे
yes.
हैं. We are all going for a party.
Words. What
Okay,
are those
thank
words?
you so much. Stay
Sahil,
there.
what are
I'll
those
just
words
come back
that
to
you
you,
see in bold?
Punita. Then if
Good
you are
and
new to the
should,
class, please
right?
stay with us for at least 2 to 3
Yes,
classes.
we
Please
have
check
could
what
and
happens
should.
in the
Just two
class,
types
how
of
we move
words.
about it.
And these are
what
the
is
words
way
that we will learn
teaching is
about today.
happening.
And why are they used and
I
how
was
are they
cooking, that's
used?
why
Okay?
I
Let's
couldn't
go.
hear you.
Now here is your
No issues there,
framework
Punita.
that we are
Take your
going to
time.
be using.
Keep that
Now
three
can you
part
tell me
also
what are the
on.
three
Yes,
parts
yes. Please
of the
go
pitch?
ahead and prepare lunch for your family.
Who will
That is
speak?
also important.
Sneha and
हम
who has
सभी
raised
पार्टी
their
के
hand?
लिए जा रहे
Ria.
हैं.
Okay,
So we
Ria.
all are going for. We all are going for a party.
There
We are
is a
using
part
here
of
for
what,
word here.
how,
Come
and why.
to the next.
Right. So there are three sections of the pitch: the what, the how, and the why.
I have
So
one question for
Ishan
for
has
page
told
9, which I'll
us
just ask
all
you
these
people.
three
Wait.
sections, right? In the first part, he told us what
Danny, welcome
he's
there.
going to talk
Purnima.
about,
Yes,
and the
Savita
third,
Kashyap, you gave the answer.
why
there.
we
Fourth
should
is
do
correct.
this
Yes,
item on
Parveen,
the
the answer is
annual
correct.
day,
Danny,
right?
hi Purnima.
Or why we should do this
From
particular
Yasmin, we
activity
all are
on
going to
the
the
annual
party.
day.
Yes,
So he
Yasmin,
has
I
given
checked
us
that.
all the
Mansingh, correct.
reasons.
Okay.
So
They are ready to
understand
help
this.
us.
We are going to use this
Parveen
for
has
our
given us this answer.
ourselves.
They are
Hey
ready
friends,
to
my
help
name
us.
is
I'm
Ashna
reading your
and I
behalf
am a
of
star
Parveen.
teacher here
तुमको अगर
at
आप ये
Baiju.
करना चाहें ना तो
I'm
तुमको
here
हम
to
कहते
help
हैं
you
करने
notice
के
a
लिए
few
को
things that you
स्लैश
need to
करने
remember
के लिए अगर
when
आप चाहते
you
हैं तो
write
इसको
your
लिख सकते हैं.
pitch.
Now, I
We
think
use
Punita must be
should
busy. Anyone can
when
answer
you're
this
not.
question. My
They are
question here
since
is
too.
for
But
page 9.
remember these.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, I'm not busy.
Okay, Punita. So I'll ask you this question. We have used a preposition here for in the fourth sentence. We are all going for a party. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this word, is this preposition for referring to any noun?
Yes.
Yes.
Done, child?
Yes,
बताएं
ma'am.
कौन सा शब्द है?
So, Ria, can you tell us what are the
क्या
two
ये
things that
किसी
we learned
noun को
from here?
refer
Let's
करता
start
है?
this video.
It's okay,
Ma'am,
Punita. नहीं आया तो आप
she
मना
said
कर सकते
in the
हो. मैं किसी
suggestion
और
we
से बात
use the
करूंगी.
could and
No, ma'am.
Okay, great, Punita. Take your time. अभी समझ
the
जाओगे.
first
Yes,
part
Vishakha, come and help her
should
out.
is used in
Yes, ma'am.
It
doesn't
For
matter if you
noun,
don't
party
remember
is a
everything.
noun.
Just
That
what you
word
remember,
is
that's
used
all.
for.
Yes,
Absolutely. For यहाँ पे
Ma'am,
यहाँ पे
should be
for
used
जब भी हम
for
इस्तेमाल
our
करते हैं
एज अ
we have
प्रपोजिशन.
to
थैंक यू
put
मैम.
and
फॉर
put
के यूसेज में
they
ये
have to
स्मार्टनेस
just give
रखना
a
कि
small
फॉर को
suggestion.
जब भी काम में लोगे
Exactly.
ना,
So
फॉर
this is
के
what we
जस्ट
will learn,
पीछे
how
पीछे
to
एक
give
नाउन चल
strong
रहा हो.
suggestion and how to give a
तो अगर
weak
आपको
or a
कभी भी ये
slightly
कहा जाता है कि इसमें
less
कौन सा
stronger
प्रपोजिशन लगाया
suggestion.
जाए,
Okay, here we
तो
go. So this is what we learned about. And this is what Snehal and Riya told us just now, that we should
चेक करो
use
कि क्या कोई
should
नाउन
to
है
give
वहां पे.
strong
नाउन
suggestion,
क्या होता है?
and we
कोई
use
भी नाम
could to give
जो कि
mild
किसी का
or a weak
निर्धारित
but not
निश्चित
so
नाम है,
strong
जैसे
suggestion.
विशाखा,
Right? Can
या मैं
anyone
कह
give me
सकती
an
हूँ a
example
girl or a
using
lady.
could or should?
So that means
Anyone?
Vishakha is a proper noun
Anyone?
and a
They
girl
could
or
do
a
their
lady
work.
is a common noun. So you can have
Which one
a
are you
name of a
using,
person,
Varun, and
किसी
you
भी
haven't put
इंसान
your
का
hand
नाम
up?
हो सकता है या वो कॉमन हो सकता है.
Bishop,
किसी भी
Varun?
इंसान का
Yes,
नाम
now
हो,
you can speak,
चीज हो,
Varun. Which one are you going to
जानवर का
use,
नाम
could
हो,
or should?
name of a
And
person,
could.
place,
Okay, give me
animal,
an
or a
example.
thing. All these
They
are
could
in the
do their
category
work.
of a noun.
They could
So
do
whenever
their
we
work.
are using
Varun,
for,
very good.
always
And who else would
remember
like to give us
for
another
के
example?
बिल्कुल पीछे पूछ पे चल
With
रहा होगा.
should.
That
I
means
want
the
an
ending
example
of the
with should.
sentence.
A
First is for
strong
and then
suggestion.
comes a noun.
Yes, Snehal?
Okay, so here we is supposed to be a pronoun.
Ma'am,
So I could have
which
chosen
should,
four names here and I could have said
they
Veena,
they
Tasneem,
should
Karthik,
make their
Vishakha and
they
Milan
should
are
follow
going
their
for
rules.
a party.
Very
I
good.
could have
We
used
should
5
all
proper
follow the
names.
rules, in fact.
Or I'm
Yeah?
just using
Rules are
one
supposed to be followed.
pronoun
Yes,
just to
Chair.
keep it unnecessarily not
put your
telling
hand
us
up.
to. Might be whatever
Snehal,
the
put
reason
your
is.
hand out. Yeah.
So you're just using
Yes,
a
Sahil,
pronoun
go
there.
ahead. What
So
would
we
you
are
like to
using
speak
we,
about?
we are using for.
Very good.
For के
That
just
is
बात चल रहा है
I
हमारा
think
now. So
Sahil,
थोड़ा सा
Snehal,
prepositions में
very
problem ना हो
well.
इसलिए मैं इतना
What
time
would
ले
you
रही हूँ
say?
आप लोगों का. आइए Yasmin, okay.
You want to practice
Netra,
for the
yes Netra, always
activity.
welcome there. This is
And you
Parveen, they are
want to
ready to
hold
help us. Tamsila, good
Not
afternoon
a
Tamsila, how are you doing? Thank you Prabhat, I took the answer there. Yasmin, I have taken the answer. Thank you so much. Arun, so, this is Sushant Pawar. Are you not joining us? Correct answer there, Sushant. I think you are quite comfortable with this. This is Saddam.
We
Saddam,
can have a
thank you.
Gujarati dance. We
You are a
should
new
have a
learner,
Gujarati
Saddam.
dance.
I think you are
Good
a
one.
co-member there.
Let's
Why
look
don't
at
you
another
join us here?
suggestion.
For is referring
And
to a
see how we
noun.
can use it
can
for
say
our
for is
work.
referring
Now,
to the
as you can
party.
see over
ठीक है.
here,
That's
any
also correct,
questions
Fatima,
regarding
that you have
should,
mentioned there.
could,
Okay,
how to
it
use
says
it?
वे
Any
हमारी
questions
मदद
from
करने
anyone?
के लिए तैयार हैं.
Rishabh,
They
turn on your
are
camera.
ready
Shravani, turn
to
on your camera.
help us.
Mohit,
Again,
turn
the
on your
connection
camera.
can be very
How are
well
you doing,
seen. Let's go to
Shravani?
the
Good.
next and try
Good
this out.
afternoon.
Tasneem, come forward and
Yes, Samiksha,
you are
ready?
supposed to give the answer for this.
Shravani, ready?
आप पहले अपना टाइम लीजिए, उसको सॉल्व करिए, फिर हम बात करेंगे.
Not
Vishakha
familiar.
and Punita, put
Do you
your
want
hands
an
down,
art
please.
exhibition, dance
Thank you both.
performance, drama, music concert?
She
What
told
do you
me
want to
about
include?
your problem.
Think about a nice activity.
She told me about
Yes,
your
Science
problem.
exhibition.
Very good. यहाँ पे
Science
about क्या
exhibition.
काम कर रहा है?
Wow. Riya, what is your idea? Next time, Karthik and
आता है तो बोल.
Ma'am, I think
हाँ तो join तो वो
perfect.
करेंगे.
For everybody.
Preposition का काम ही join करना है. But about क्या करने की कोशिश करता है?
Annual day sports competition. Don't you think sports day is another day?
इसी के
It is
बारे
a
में
big
कोई चीज
day.
बताना
Yeah,
है.
it is
हाँ.
a lot of. There's a
जोड़ने
lot
को
of
बस
things
अंग्रेजी में बोल दो, आपका
that is
काम हो
happening that
जाएगा.
day, right? So, what else do you suggest apart from some?
उसने मुझे आपकी समस्या के बारे में बताया, तो उसकी समस्या
I don't know.
connect. हाँ,
When
it's
you
just a word
explain me-
connect. Tasneem, connect. कोई बात नहीं. You are here to learn. You are trying to connect.
You can add something else if you want.
I'm
but
explaining
remember
it to you,
use-
Tasneem. When you try to connect two thoughts there, two situations there, you use a preposition, right? And about is actually
I'm done.
made to you to
Good.
do the same purpose here, trying to solve the same purpose for us, which is actually trying
Suggestion.
to connect. So it's actually trying to connect it. It's a connected thought
Quickly
that we are
go
using
over
it
the
here,
basics.
which is called as about. Okay. I
This
hope
way,
that is
your
understandable.
listener will
Do you know about cricket? I
exactly
think I
what
gave
you
you
have
this
in mind
example. Do you
and
know
can
anything about cricket?
visualize it
So
with
it's trying
you.
to connect the
That's
thought
it
there
from
with us.
me.
कि तुम्हें
All
जो
the
subject है ना उसके बारे में कुछ पता है, तो वहाँ subject है cricket, तो आप connect कर रहे हो उसको. चलो, it's okay. But you made the sentence correct.
Thank you.
I'm very happy with that. Thank you so much. Ma'am, आप offline
Ma'am,
भी
done.
tuition लेते हो? हाँ,
Great,
Shruti, I
awesome.
work offline. I
We'll
have
just
my
wait for
own
everyone to
coaching
finish.
institute.
Because
So it's,
people,
I do. That's
you know,
mean
take
I
at
just
different
come for
times,
Hello
so maybe
English. That's
second
all.
Later,
There is no other
forward,
place that I
maybe a
go.
little difference in time.
Okay, so Ajmol, Ajmol is not there with me. I forgot Ajmol.
I'm done.
Great.
Okay, let's call again
Riya, are you
Milan for
done?
this.
Shravani, are
Come
you done?
Milan, come forward.
Yes, ma'am.
Samiksha done? Karthik?
मैम मैं अभी कर रही
Yes,
हूँ
ma'am. Done.
Okay,
कर
पढ़
रहा
रही
हूँ
हो,
Great,
पढ़ो.
awesome. So let's
मेरे
move forward
काम करने का
and let's
समय
see
9 से
how
6
you
है.
can
पढ़ लिया?
do your pitch or similar way?
No.
So you have already
Okay.
taken some
Okay,
notes.
take your time.
You have
Alpana, are you ready to
points,
give me the answer?
right?
Yes, ma'am, I'm
We have
ready.
to know how
मेरे
to
काम
speak with
करने
that
का
much
समय
of
9 से 6 है.
strength in our
My
voice
working
and
hours
how to
are
modulate the
9 to
voice.
6.
Now let
Absolutely
us
right.
do
My
that
working
with a little
hours are
practice.
9
And
to
here we go
6.
with some questions
So, मेरे,
first.
my, काम करने
Now,
का समय.
look
So,
at
because it is a
the
continuation
three sections.
part that we are
Do you
talking here
remember what are
about.
the three
So, we are
sections,
using
Karthik?
working here.
The what,
समय को हमने
the
लिया है
how,
hours. अब because
why. Do you have all these three sections
HOURS
done in
है,
your notes?
वहां हमें काम में लेना लग
Great.
रहा है
Wonderful.
ARE. So
Check it
यहाँ
out.
आपने
Now,
एक वर्ब काम
we
में
are
लिया
going
था
to
my
work
working
on your
hours. So
ideas.
working hours
You
are
have
कौन से हैं? लंबे वक्त हैं, 9 से 6, ज्यादा आवर है, घंटे
Who's
ज्यादा है,
speaking?
इसलिए वहां पे हेल्पिंग वर्ब
Really?
आर लगा.
What happened?
चलिए,
Ma'am, can you show
मैं
the
आपके
slide
लिए
of that notes?
बहुत खुश हूँ.
Here it is.
About describe the problem, connect.
Yes, ma'am.
Yasmin,
Yeah,
correct.
here it
That's
is.
the correct word.
I'm not going
Yes,
anywhere.
simple,
I'm
ma'am.
right here.
Yes, it's
Don't
simple.
worry.
And
So use the notes
Manju,
and
this is Manuja.
make your pitch.
Connect the subject.
4
Very
minutes
good, J. Manuja.
time.
Correct.
4
Exactly what I was trying to say. I
And in
hope
4
did you hear
minutes,
me, or I don't know
get
what you
ready.
did, but correct answer there. उसके बारे में बताना. Correct, Devendra Praveen. My working hours. Thank you so much, ma'am, for remembering me. I do remember my students. I'm so happy for you. This is the answer given by Achinmol and Kamsila Afzal. I've taken an answers of Shashikant Pawar, Aparna Tiwari, Shweta, and Akshita Sen. All these students have given this answer on the chat. So I'm reading on behalf of all the students who have just given me the answer correct. I'm so happy for you. But say this answer, say this sentence in this manner which I say. So, यहाँ पे happy पे इतना जोर नहीं होता है इस वाक्य में, इसमें जोर होगा so पे. So here your emphasis is not going to be on happy. Your emphasis is going to be on so. Of course, you are connecting it with the using preposition for you. I am so happy for you. So जोर देना सो के ऊपर जब आप इस सेंटेंस को बोलने के लिए काम करते हैं. वो अक्सर अपनी जॉब के बारे में बात करता है.
And here we go.
It's very simple question. Okay,
So this
I
is how
thought
we
might be
were-
I need to ask you there. So this is Saika Asif. I was talking to English Sumi who was giving
okay,
me this
Priya,
answer.
go on.
Akshita Seni. Yes, Akshita, I took your answer there. So I think
Who is
that is
next?
correct. Aarti Belur,
I don't see any hands.
Sajana Kumari, Saika Asif have given us the correct answer.
Look.
Okay, I will
Wow,
call Sandeep
that
once
was
more. Punita, wait.
amazing.
I'll
Wasn't
call once
it?
more.
So do
Sandeep,
clap for
please
your
come forward and give us the
classmates.
correct
Do applaud
answer.
for them. Appreciate their ideas. Yeah.
वह
It is
अक्सर
a,
अपनी
it
जॉब
is a
के
way of
बारे में बात
motivating
करता
others.
है.
Come
He
on.
often
Varun,
talks
you
about
ready now?
his job.
Absolutely. He often talks about his job. OFTEN थोड़ा सा differentiate करता है अंग्रेजी में. OFTEN sometimes differentiates in speaking. So some places it is often, some places it is often. Both pronunciations are absolutely correct. So you can say he often talks about his job. He often talks about his job. So the duration that we're talking about, regularly that we talk about, he regularly talks about is something कि रोज ही कर रहा है वो. Often मतलब करता है, ज्यादातर काफी बार करता है, कुछ ऐसा thought है. So about is talking about, we are again using this word about, which is actually talking about connecting with the subject there, about the subject. So I hope things are clear with this particular preposition as well. Let's go to the next. आपके सवाल के लिए मेरा जवाब इस लिफाफे में है. Ajmol, he often talks. Mrilanini, correct answer there. Parveen, correct. Savita Kashyap, correct answer there. Aparna Tiwari, Yasmin Sheikh, absolutely correct. Children, Akshita Seni, very good there. Riddhi Priya, 27, correct answer there. Tamsil, this is Tamshila Afzal, absolutely correct answer. Can I have Tarla getting ready for this answer to speak up for us? Is Tarla there with me?
Yeah,
Rami
ma'am.
Amuel, please go ahead. Read the sentence.
आपके सवाल के लिए मेरा जवाब इस लिफाफे में है. I'm not done.
Okay, let it be. Is there anyone who has done it can come up and give me the answer? Unmute yourself. Anyone? Pro member? Vishaka?
Yes, ma'am. यस मैम। आपके सवाल के लिए मेरा जवाब इस लिफाफे में है। माय आंसर टू योर क्वेश्चन, सॉरी, योर क्वेश्चन इज इन द एनवलप।
ओके, एक बार और ट्राई करो, आराम से सांस लेके, है ना?
यस मैम, माय आंसर to your question is in the envelope.
Absolutely. Now, did you see? आपने जब उसको ब्रेक किया ना, तो सामने वाले को आपकी बात समझ में आएगी। अगर आप एक साथ बोलोगे तो उसको समझ नहीं आएगा तुमने बोला क्या। So take छोटा छोटा सा, जिसे कहते हैं ना, जब म्यूजिक सीखते तो कहते हैं हल्की हल्की सी सांस लेना सीखो बीच में। लंबा अगर आप सो गाते हो तो बीच में सांस लेनी पड़ती है। Exactly goes here. My answer to your question is in the envelope. ठीक है, आप बहुत सही हैं विशाखा, थैंक यू सो मच। आई होप यू गॉट द आंसर देयर तरला। लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट। ओके, बाय श्वेता। यास्मीन करेक्ट। क्या कह रहे हो? माय आंसर करेक्ट है। केयर माय ऑफिस वर्क बाय। आई डिडंट गेट दैट। श्वेता ने क्या बाय किया? श्वेता, डिड आई मिस आउट ऑन समथिंग दैट यू हैड पोस्टेड? 1 minute, students, please wait. Yes, Savita, Shweta and Tamsila have given us the correct answer, with Divya also giving us the correct answer. So 9M1XX70 has joined us again. I would like to call once again Milan. I hope you are ready now.
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
issues? Go ahead and read it.
Yes. She ordered a sandwich with the coffee.
Absolutely. इसका मतलब क्या है? एक बार हिंदी में समझा सकोगे मिलन?
मतलब वो सैंडविच और कॉफी ऑर्डर किया।
मतलब सैंडविच के साथ किया या सिर्फ कॉफी का ऑर्डर किया? क्या था ये?
सैंडविच के साथ कॉफी भी ऑर्डर किया।
Absolutely. So we are using, thank you Sandeep, villain. We are actually using this word with to make connection of two things there. फिर वही बात है, सारे हैं प्रपोजिशन, सबका काम ही कनेक्शन करना है, बट यहाँ जो विथ है ना, वो कनेक्टेड ही है, उसका वर्ड ही कनेक्टेड आता है, हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते हैं उसके साथ में। सो इफ यू गो एंड चेक इट ऑन योर डिक्शनरीज पार्ट आल्सो, सो कनेक्टेड टू दिखाएगा वो आपको, ये उससे कनेक्टेड वाला बात है। आई एम कनेक्टेड टू Hello English. I am with Hello English. The way I would say that I am working with Hello English. Okay, next, coming to the next slide here. My answer to your question is in the envelope. Yes, Akshita, I saw that. English, yes, ma'am. With Akshita Soni, Riddhi Priya 27, Anup, yes, Riddhi Priya, correct. And Anshpreet, Praveen, they are joining. Okay, Nirmala has also joined us. Yes, so this is one question. Alpana, would you be, Puneet, Punita, you want to give an answer? Alpana, wait, let her try. Punita, you want to give an answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Come.
I lived in Delhi for 1 year.
Okay, I lived in Delhi for 1 year. एक बार दोबारा पढ़ना.
Ma'am, I lived in Delhi for 1 year.
बिल्कुल सही. Now see the way she answered me, ma'am. She actually was trying to understand. अच्छा, आप क्या कुछ कह रहे हो क्या? लेकिन जैसे उन्होंने बोला ना मैम, ऐसा लग रहा था वो, मैंने उनसे पूछा कि तुम दिल्ली कितने साल तक रही, कितने वक्त तक रही, तो जवाब देखो वैसा सुनाई दिया ना, मैम आई लिव्ड इन दिल्ली। द मोमेंट यू पुट अ पॉज ना, सामने वाला अलर्ट हो जाता है, अच्छा मेरा नाम लिया, क्या कह रहे हैं। दैट इज द मैजिक ऑफ यूजिंग योर मॉड्यूलेशन। ये जो आवाज है ना, ये भगवान की दी हुई, इसमें तुम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन इसको ब्रेक दे दे के, इसको डिफॉर्म या फॉर्म करके, इसको अलग अलग तरह से मोल्ड कर करके अपनी स्पीकिंग स्किल्स के साथ कमाल कर सकते हो। Now that is up to you. You are learning language, you are understanding language, you are comprehending it, you are able to speak it, but deliver जो करोगे ना, उस पे आप काम करना शुरू करो। चलो नेक्स्ट पे आ जाओ, and this is the last. Is there Alpana ready? Alpana, you will have to give the answer for this one. आराम से टाइम लेना, जल्दी मत करना, पहले सॉल्व करना, उसके बाद में जवाब देना। कम।
अरे यार इसने ये भगवान।
Nithira, since कहाँ, where are you expecting to use since? I'm sorry, Nithira. Any particular slide that you're talking here about? Somebody please help me out. On the chat box, we can see Nithira typing since all. So we can use ma'am. Since all, in what context are you saying? I'm sorry, Nithira. I didn't understand this section that you're talking here about. Yes, Shweta, Tamsila, Parveen, Akshita, I think the spelling went wrong there, but theek hai. Alpana, please come forward.
Yes, ma'am. This lesson is about prepositions.
This lesson is about prepositions. This lesson is about preposition. I hope everybody understood. Thoda bahut samajh mein aaya. Is there any student who has written in his or her notepad the explanation which I gave to you when I started the class? Is there any student who made an effort that let me note down what she's trying to say? Koi baat nahi. It's okay.
Ma'am, I write.
You
I
write?
wrote in my. Yes,
Very
ma'am.
good. Sati. Keep it up. Now you can refer it to whatever I said it, but for others as well.
Ma'am,
I'm-
for on a surface or for punctual date.
Mhm.
And
So that's
about
the-
for talking about for this lesson is about preposition. Here is we are talking about a preposition.
Mhm.
And to indicate a direction or destination.
Very good.
And ma'am, for and with I not wrote.
So when we are trying to use with, we say that we try to we actually use with to indicate being together or being
Okay,
involved.
ma'am.
So you
Okay,
can
ma'am.
write that we used TO2 to indicate being involved or being together. When talking about this preposition, with का जब हम इस्तेमाल
Indicate,
करते हैं,
ma'am, please repeat.
तो with का जब हम
Indicate.
इस्तेमाल करते हैं, I'll just say
Yes, ma'am.
usage of
Yes,
with
ma'am.
as a preposition is used to
Yes, ma'am.
indicate being together
Yes.
or being involved.
Together.
या फिर साथ में है या आप involved हैं. Being together, BEING together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
being
ma'am.
involved. Okay, that's all.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is something which Milan has been dying to see. So I know it's Alpana on the top with 123 points. Yes. My screen was about to show me this. Is that so? Yes. We have Alpana on 129 points. Very good. Vishakha with 122 points. Pratap with 113. Sumit with 106 and Tasneem with 89. Sumit, I'm sorry. Apologies. I did not call you much today because I really feel there are some places where you are required. So I'm keeping you a little awaited, but next time, whenever we have long sentences for speaking, I will call you because that is one place that you need to work with me. Thank you so much. And I am really waiting for actually seeing if somebody on the chat can post me how many points you people have got. This is all for the students which are on the pro members with us. Anyone who can just post and tell me on the chat how much did they score today? I'm really looking forward. So we have Saika Asif. She says I've got 107. Okay. I don't know. It is Saika. That's a male name. Okay. English. Okay. So that's he is saying. And Tamsila Afzal is saying that, ma'am, I've got 67 points. Very good. No, it's okay. Don't put reasons there. You participated. Isn't it great? At times when I type, I get wrong answers there because my focus is teaching on you. And like when I type, wrong. So he gives me 0. The computer itself sends me 0 there. Savita Kashyap 55 and Shruti with 69. That's all for today. But let me just tell you, I take sessions on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday to Friday, it is 1 to 2. And Saturday, it is 11 to 12. 1st of October, I'm not available. So I will not be taking the classes. Rest, you can come and join. Thank you, Savita, for 55 and Shruti and for 69 for participating. Allow me to go. Sumit, you have to say something? You have unmuted yourself? No? Okay. Punita, I hope you felt a little comfortable with us. Do join me as fast as possible at 1 o'clock. Bye-bye, Sandeep, Tarla, Vishakha, Sumit, Milan, and Alpana. This is Veena signing off, and everybody else on the chat. Be on time. I will also try to log everything and allow the technical team to help me out there. This is Veena signing off from Hello English. Take care of yourself and bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Always welcome.
3 hours I took to audit. Sona, GHC. Inquiries. जितना उसका कुछ नहीं तो दिलाना जितना उसका कुछ नहीं जितना उसका कुछ नहीं Hello? Yeah, sure. Okay, no worries. Maybe that's because. Okay, so here you'll find the steps. Yeah, so what you'll do is you'll. Oh, bless you. No worries. Bless you, Sylvia. Hey, so Sylvia, when you open the email, you'll see, the recording steps. You'll see the applet link. Just see if the applet link is clickable and also the Google Drive and share the link in this form. So you need to upload the point number 3. You need to upload the video here. The step number 3 is the upload part. So just see if the link is clickable. If both the links are clickable for you. Yeah. Yeah. And the place where you need to upload. Awesome. So you just need to record your video. You have the applet link or whatever you're gonna say, and the steps here, and just upload the Google Drive link in this form. Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, it's a Google Drive. Yes. Yeah, you can have recording done in anything. Yeah, you just need to upload that link in this form here. Yeah. No, no, no. The applet link is what you need to teach from. This is the applet. This applet link has the lesson plan. You need to teach this. Lesson plan. Yeah. Sure, sure, no worries. Okay, no worries. You just let me know if you have any issues, yeah? All right, no worries. Okay, bye-bye. जितना बोले इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं जितना बोले इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं ये मैंने आगे बढ़ी के लिए बनाया था क्या होगा ये तो अच्छे देते हैं। नहीं भाई Hello. Hi, Dale.
Hi, Shuromita.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I guess there was some issue
A
with
little
the
nervous.
Oh, no worries at all. That's completely fine, yeah. I guess there was some issue with the previous link. So
Student
yeah.
link, it seems. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No worries. So, Dale, let's begin the class. Will that be fine? Should
Sure.
we start? All right, let's just start the recording, yeah?
Okay. So Shuromita, you will be multiple students, right? If I call out a random name, you'll be answering anyway.
Yeah. I'll be answering any which is I'll be Dhruv, Kanika, Gautam, Shivam,
Okay.
everything. No worries.
All right. Let me just share my screen. Should I go to Hello Learner tab or should I access the other link? The deck.
Right now, you can simply teach from your deck. The deck that you have. Just share
But there is
screen
this problem with the deck. The MCQ part, right? I can only see two of the options. There is no option to scroll down to see the rest two options. So I cannot move forward.
Is there hide notes?
Yeah, but then even that doesn't work. Zooming in and out also doesn't work.
Worries.
No.
Then you portray it on the Hello English platform and then you can share the screen.
Okay.
That will be fine. No worries. Yeah, it works.
Well, hello everybody. Okay, Shuromita, there is an echo over here. Is it my problem
no,
or
that is because of the fan, I guess. I'll just turn off my audio and I'll answer whenever you ask me a question. Okay?
all right, okay.
Sure.
Hello everybody. Good evening. My name is Rahel and I teach English at Byju's. So tell me, how are you all feeling today? We meet again, right? How is your emotion right now? Are you happy or are you like, oh no, this again? Shuromita, why don't you tell me? How are you feeling?
Ma'am, I'm feeling nice. It's a new lesson and then I'll learn something new, ma'am.
Hey, that's a spirit. I really like it. Awesome. So she is here to learn and she's very enthusiastic about it. Good job there, Shuromita. What about you, Divya? How are you feeling?
Ma'am, I'm a little tired. I just got back from school. I had a test.
Oh, and it's like a very calm, silent evening. So I'm supposing that you're a bit sleepy, maybe, right? It's okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I had
A little bit, right? Oh, how was it?
Ma'am, it went well.
Hey, then it works. You have to be happy at least. If not, I mean, even though you're tired.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then don't worry. We are going to have fun. And like how I said in the last class, fun begins with games, right? So we are going to start with a fantastic game. And I personally love this game because you know why? It's called Who's Who and it has a lot of riddles inside it. And tell me, people, everybody loves puzzles and riddles, right? Is it just me?
No,
Do you like it?
I like riddles
You don't
and
like?
puzzles.
Exactly. It's so fun to decode what is the answer, right? So let's get into it. So I'll tell you about the riddle first. I mean, about the game first. It basically works like this. You can read out the question and no mass answering, no chorus answering. You can raise your hand to answer. So, Divya, would you like to read the questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Go for it.
Ria has 10 siblings, 5 brothers and 5 sisters. She also has a mother and a father. How many family members
Okay.
are there?
Oh, this seems a bit difficult. Do you have the answer for this? Should I give you some time to think?
Ma'am, I think
What about the
I
others?
know.
You know the answer. Okay, you seem confident. Go for it.
Ma'am, I think it's 13.
13. That's good. Is there a particular reason as to why you came to this answer?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
Ria has 5 brothers and 5
Mm-hmm.
sisters. So, ma'am, total 10, and then Ria is 11, and then mother and father, then, ma'am, 12 and 13.
Hey, not bad at all, huh? I actually had to count it on my fingers, but then you did a good job. Mental math rocks. Awesome. Well, let's go check out the answer. Well, bravo there. It is 13. Amazing. So, yes, her explanation checks, right? Ria is there, which is 1. 5 brothers, which is 6. Again, 5 sisters, which is 11, I suppose. And then we have mom and dad, which makes it 12 and 13. Amazing. Shall we try out another one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this time, Shuromita, you can go ahead and read the question.
Okay, ma'am. There are 5 sisters in the family. Each sister has a brother. How many brothers are there in the family?
Ooh, this seems a bit tricky compared to the other one. Anybody who would like to give the answer, you can raise your hand.
Ma'am, I can give. I think
Mm-hmm.
because, ma'am, there are 5 sisters, ma'am. So, ma'am, every sister has brother, ma'am. So they are all connected, ma'am. So they'll have one brother only, ma'am.
Amazing. That's actually impressive. Pretty clever of you. And indeed, the answer is correct. It is one brother because each sister has the same brother. Of course, right? Now, that was so much fun. Tell me, did you enjoy the game? Because I thoroughly enjoyed reading your answers or
Yes,
hearing your
ma'am.
answers.
Yes,
Did you enjoy
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, on that note, let me welcome you all once again. Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome. My name is Rahel and I teach English at Byju's. And based on the picture given over here, can you guess the theme of today's class? Anybody?
Ma'am, I can try.
You can raise your hand and then go for it.
Ma'am, should I?
Sure, go on.
Ma'am, I think it's...
Yeah, of course, go on.
Ma'am, it's family, ma'am. Is it family?
It is. It indeed is. Especially look at that young boy. He has such a mischievous look on his face, right? He looks so naughty.
Yes, ma'am.
So it is going to be about family. So probably we will have a bit of a talk about our family members, right? Sounds fun, sounds easy. But before we can do that, here are some classroom rules that we have to get used to so that we can have a smooth flowing class.
Okay, ma'am.
So today, can you read out the topic on the screen?
Introduce a family member.
Yes, introduce a family member. So that is what we are going to do today. In the previous class, can you recall what we did? What did we do in the previous class?
Ma'am, character sketch.
You're right. Good recollection. Very good there. So, yes, we did a character sketch where we basically try to introduce ourselves, right? So, we got to know a little bit about ourselves, but now it's time to get to know our family members as well. So, that is exactly what we'll be doing. So, like I said earlier, before we can get started, here are some classroom rules. Okay. Well, I will give you some, I'll take turns for you. You can take turns in reading out the classroom rules. So, Divya, would you like to go first?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I read just one rule.
Yes, go for it.
Okay. Keep a notebook and pen with you.
Amazing. Do you have it?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I see it?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, see it's here.
Awesome. And I can see everybody else has it, right? Perfect. Awesome. Let's move on. Can somebody else read out the second and third one?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I can try, ma'am. I'm Karishma,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Go for it, Karishma.
Take notes and ask questions, unmute and participate in conversations, games, and discussions.
Amazing. So, yes, you'll be taking down notes, you'll be asking questions, and the best part is you get to participate in every single discussion. So, make sure you are, active, you unmute yourselves and you speak up. Okay. What about the last one? Who will go for the last one?
Ma'am, I can do, ma'am. I'm Shuromita, ma'am.
Go for it, Shuromita. Read it.
Yes, ma'am. Try to stay on camera throughout the lesson.
Amazing. So, will you keep your cameras off or on throughout the lesson?
Ma'am, on.
Of course, right? So, mics on when you want to participate, cameras on throughout, pen and paper in your hand, and ask questions when required. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And the most important rule is to have fun in the class. So, let's make sure that we do that. So, now, people, we are going to do a speaking activity. Like I told you, last time we did certain self introductions, right? This time we are going to learn about our family members. Now, to help us out, yes, we have a small activity here. Can you look at the picture and tell me what is going on over here? What do you think?
Ma'am, 2 kids are standing, ma'am.
Yeah, and they have a speech bubble on top of their head, right? So they
Yes,
are
ma'am.
probably,
Ma'am,
what are they doing?
talking, ma'am.
Exactly, they are talking to each other. So we'll be doing the same thing. We'll do a pair activity. What do you mean by a pair, by the way?
Ma'am, 2 people.
Exactly. Amazing. So we'll have 2 people, not necessarily a boy and a girl. It could be a girl and a girl or a boy and a boy. It doesn't matter. Okay. But then the activity will go on like this. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll make a pair and your partner's family. Sorry. And then I'll be giving you some questions on the left hand side of the screen. Okay. So basically, it works like this. One of you can pick one of these questions about the family member and ask your partner. Your partner will be answering it. And then your partner gets a chance to pick a question and ask the question for which you will be answering. Did you understand how it works? Shuromita,
Yes.
can you tell me how the game works?
Ma'am, we'll have questions and then the partner will ask some question to me and I will also ask question to the partner.
Perfect. But then we will not be asking too many questions. We'll pick one question from the given lot. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Let's move on. And it seems like we have the entire family this time. Amazing. So we'll pair up Karishma and Shuromita. All right?
Okay, ma'am.
Karishma, would you like to go first? You can pick one of these options, questions given on the left hand side, or you can, make up your own question. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I'll pick one question from this.
Go for it.
I'll
Go for
make
it.
a question. Sorry, ma'am. I'll make a question.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I'll ask, what do you like to eat with your family?
Shuromita,
Yes, ma'am.
what's your answer?
Ma'am, ma'am, I like to eat South Indian dishes with my family.
Good choice. Well, now it's your turn, Shuromita. Would you like to ask one of these questions or create one of yourself?
No, ma'am, I'll ask one of these.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, ma'am. How many family members do you have? I have
Karishma,
3 people in my family.
you have 3 members in your family. Amazing. Who are they?
Ma'am, my brother, my father, my mother, and me. Ma'am, no, so we are
So,
4, ma'am. Sorry.
exactly. The math did not add up, right? But okay, cool. So now we got to know a little bit about Karishma and a little bit about Shuromita. Would somebody else like to read out the rest of the questions and ask them, or would you like to create your own questions? Would you like to know these people a little better?
Yes, ma'am. Rahil, you
Who
can
is it?
even move ahead. You can even move ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. All right. Whom do we have here now? We have our parents. So this time we'll pair up Divya and Ritvik. So come on, you guys. Who will go first?
Ma'am, I'll ask.
Okay. Pick one question or make one for yourself, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I'll make a question.
Amazing. Go for it.
What place do your parents go for vacation?
Oh, interesting question. What is the answer?
Ma'am, my parents go to Calcutta for vacation.
Oh, great. See, if you had asked me that question, I would say nowhere because they don't go at all. Sad, right? Anyway, would you like to ask a question now?
Yes, ma'am. What do your parents like to do?
Okay.
My parents like to watch TV together.
Oh, I think we can all high five on this, right? Can we?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, great. Let's move on. Let's see who else is there over here. This is the fun part. Siblings. I'm sure you'll have a lot to ask and say. So, whom shall we pair up now this time? Karishma and Divya? Go for it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Who would like to go first?
Ma'am, I'll go. What is your favorite activity to do with your sibling? I like to play. I like to play video games with my sibling.
Oh, that's cool. I am surprised that your sibling allows you to play video game. Usually they just keep it for themselves, right? You have a cool sibling. What about you? Would you like to ask a question now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. How would you describe your sibling? I would say that my sibling is naughty and caring.
I was expecting that answer. I think it's a universal thing, right? Siblings are naughty by nature.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Awesome. So this was an amazing round, wasn't it? It was so fun to get to know your people, your family members, whether it's your parents or your siblings, right? It was so much fun. But then again, we only got to know a little bit about them. I think we should know a little bit more about them. What do you people think?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Your family members sound very interesting, so I'm sure we'll have more interesting things to say about them. So, right now, what we will do is we will meet two new people today, okay? So,
Yes.
here we have Yaku and Ashna. They are pen pals. Do you know who pen pals are?
Ma'am, I know what a pal is.
Go for it. Tell me, what is a pal?
Ma'am, pal is a friend, ma'am.
Yes, a friend, a buddy, right? And of course, we know what a pen is. So, what would it mean together? Pen pals. Do they exchange pens?
Ma'am, does it have something to do with writing?
There you go. You cracked it. You're genius. Yes. So pen pals are basically people who write to each other, right? So what would they write to each other? What do you think?
Ma'am, letters?
Yes. It could be either physical letters, like the old fashioned way, or it could be emails as well. Now, why do you think these people write to each other? Like, why can't they meet somewhere? Wouldn't it make things easier?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this I also did not understand why don't they meet and write letters. Because nowadays we don't write
Yeah,
letters,
right?
ma'am.
So exactly. Very few people send letters, but I think letters are pretty cute. You're putting in a lot of effort while you're writing a letter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, so why do these people write letters or emails so painstakingly? It's because they probably live in a completely different city or a state or a country. And the distance is so huge that there is no chance for them to meet each other, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But still, you want
Ma'am,
to
but
keep up
then
the
why don't
friendship.
they send messages on WhatsApp?
Isn't it really that special if you send messages on WhatsApp? What do you think? You send message to everybody, right? But do you send letters to everybody?
Yes, ma'am, that is also. But ma'am, then letters take time to reach, ma'am. The message gets delivered in seconds.
I know, but then isn't there a fun in that wait?
Yeah, maybe, ma'am.
Yeah, right? So you eagerly wait for this letter to come. You'll probably have to wait for a week or 2 weeks, but it's still fun to know these things, to wait for that letter because it's so precious, right? Somebody is writing it for you. Isn't it cool? What
Yes,
do you people
ma'am.
think? What is your stand on this? Are letters cool? I think it's very cool.
Yes, ma'am, but I would prefer to send a message only rather than writing a letter.
Oh, we have a technologically savvy child over here. Cool, cool. I mean, I agree with it. If you want a quick answer, of course, messages are the best way to go, right? But then I think there is something very special about having a pen pal as well, because that's not something that you can do with everybody, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly. But also, there is a little bit of a danger when it comes to making pen pals. You can't just make anybody your pen pal. So, do you think we should be a bit cautious and careful while we do it?
Yes, ma'am. I think because they are, like you said, they live in different cities, so we don't know
Hmm.
only, we don't have not met them, so we need to be careful.
Exactly. So we should make pen pals through trusted people, right? And of course, should we send a lot of personal details to these pen pals? What do you think?
No, ma'am.
Absolutely not, right? Especially your phone number or your other personal details, maybe not send them. Unless at least you know the person so well that you're sure of this person. Maybe then you can exchange your phone number, right? What other things do you think we should keep in mind while having a pen pal?
Ma'am, not to send pictures, ma'am.
Oh, that's clever. That's a very good one. Yes, yes, of course. Especially personal pictures, right? And another thing would be that you make one of your trusted people, let's say a trusted adult or your parent, aware of the fact that you're having a pen pal like this, right? Don't you think that will be helpful?
Yes, ma'am, that is helpful.
Yes. So, yes, we were talking about Ashna and Yaku, who are pen pals. Now, they met during an inter-school competition. Okay. But since they live in two completely different country, they decided to send letters or emails to each other. So recently, Yaku sent an email in which she had attached a video. So this video contained her favorite family member. All right. Now, Ashna wants to send a reply, an email in which she introduces her favorite family member to Yaku. But the problem is, Ashna simply doesn't know how to go about it. Like what all information to be added, she has no idea. And for this, she requires your help. And since we have not done this before, I think the first thing for us to do would be to check out Yaku's video so that we can get some reference. What do you people think? Would it be a good idea?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely, right? So let's do something. Let's go check out the video Yaku sent Ashna. But while we do it, let's make sure that we're very focused because there might be a few questions awaiting you at the other side of it. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, like great.
Hi, Ashna. Today, I thought I would introduce you to someone special to me. I want you to meet my mother. My mother's name is Mai. She is a manager at an office. She is tall and has a big, friendly smile that makes everyone else smile too. She is hardworking and generous. Even though she's very busy, she always takes out time for me every day. She is very affectionate. She loves singing in her free time. Whenever she is not working or looking after us, I find her singing and humming on the balcony in her favorite chair. My favorite way to spend time with her is helping her cook. Our favorite memories together include making breakfast together on the weekends. My mother means a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed getting to know her. I'm sure she would love to meet you someday. She's heard so much about you too. Talk to you again soon.
All right, that was a cute video, right? What did you people think of the video?
Yes, ma'am, it was nice.
It was so sweet. By the way, who was Yaku talking about? Was she talking about her father or brother or sister?
Ma'am, her
Who was it?
mother, ma'am.
Yes, right? And what did Yaku tell about her mother? Like, what is her favorite memory with her mother?
Ma'am, that her mother, she likes to cook with her mother, ma'am.
Hey, you guys observed. That's great. So, as promised, there are a few questions awaiting you. Shall we go answer them?
Yeah, ma'am, sure.
So, make sure that you quickly tap on the answers before the timer runs out. And of course, there could be more than one correct answer. So, you can tap on as many answers as you think is fit. Okay? Let's also make sure that you do not shout the answers. Let's wait for everybody to complete it and then we'll discuss the answers.
Sure, ma'am.
All right?
Yes,
Great.
ma'am.
So here comes the first question. Tap the words that Yaku used to describe her mother. Hardworking, strict, affectionate, tall. What do you think is the answer?
Ma'am, tall. Tall and affectionate. Ma'am, hardworking, tall and affectionate.
Okay, so we have some guesses being thrown around. Have you all clicked your answers? Tapped on the answers?
Yes, ma'am.
I can see it over here. Perfect. That was fast as well. And yes, the answers are hardworking, affectionate, and tall, right? These are the answers indeed. Awesome, people. That was really quick, and I'm really glad with the way that you recollected all the details. Sorry. So, yes, Ashna, described her mom so well that it kind of felt like we met her already, right? She gave so many details about her mother in such a sweet way that it was basically like how, that we met her in real life, right? So when we create a video, or when Ashna creates a video, it has to be something similar to what Yaku has done. All right. And for this, we have a helper. It is a star teacher. So let's go listen to her and listen to all the tips and tricks she has to share with us.
Sure, ma'am.
Hey friends, my name is Tarana and I am a star teacher here at Byju's. I'm here to help you notice a few things that you need to remember when you introduce your family members. Did you notice the qualities that Yaku described about her mother and the order in which she described them? Yaku first introduced her mother by her name and what she does. We heard that her name is Mai and she works as a manager. Then Yaku used a lot of adjectives to describe her mother's good qualities. She mentioned her most noticeable physical characteristics, her height and her friendly smile. She then described her personality traits, that she's hardworking, generous, and affectionate. Yaku's mother sounds like an amazing person, right? After that, Yaku talked about what her mother enjoys doing in her free time. We heard that she loves singing and spends her free time humming on the balcony. Finally, Yaku talked about her relationship with her mother. She told Ashna about her favorite activity that they do together and shared her favorite memory with her. Isn't that sweet? Which family member would you like to introduce to the class? Remember these points while you think about their qualities. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Yes. So here, our star teacher gave us few key points, right? Can you recall a few of them that we can use in our own, video?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we
Come
can
on.
talk about family members' name, ma'am, their
Yes.
characteristics, their
Very good.
hobbies.
Yes. Other than that, is there anything else? Can anybody come up with anything else?
Ma'am, what do they do also, we can say. Their
Yes.
job.
Like their profession, their career, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing. So now we have a set or a list of things that we can include in the video for Ashna. So, like how our star teacher asked us, let's go have a look at the words that we can use to describe a person. Do you know what such words are called?
Ma'am, adjectives.
Perfect. So, an adjective is a word that you can use to describe a person or a place or a thing or whatever. So, on screen, what can you see? A list of adjectives, right? These are all words that you can use to describe a person. Can you make out any difference between the two sets of adjectives given here on the left hand side and the right hand side?
No, ma'am.
No. Just go through the list. Can you read out, Shuromita, the ones on the left hand side?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Hmm.
intelligent, adventurous, amiable,
Amiable,
amiable, energetic,
passionate.
passionate.
Amazing. What about you, Divya? Would you like to read out the next set of adjectives?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, grumpy,
Mm-hmm.
optimistic,
Very good.
generous, trustworthy,
Mm-hmm.
authoritative,
Authoritative.
authoritative.
Amazing. So now we have two lists over here. You can see that they are all part of a person's personality traits, right? What exactly is a personality trait or what is a trait?
Ma'am, someone's
Hmm.
character.
There you go. Perfect. So it's a quality or a character or a feature of a person, right? Not necessarily of a person. It could be of anything. Features of a thing or qualities of a thing, etc. So what exactly is a personality trait?
Ma'am, good thing and bad thing of a person.
Yes, the qualities which describe a person's personality, right? So here we have a set of personality traits. And just like how you pointed out, can you see any differences in these set of adjectives?
Ma'am, I'm not very clearly able to understand the difference.
Oh, it's okay. Let's go through them. Okay, let's try to identify the meanings of these words, and maybe that will help. So, I suppose you know what intelligent is. What is intelligent?
Ma'am,
Who can answer?
someone who's smart.
There you go. That's perfect. What about adventurous?
Ma'am, adventure is someone who likes to go on trips, adventure trips.
Okay, yes, adventure trip. So, somebody who is ready to take up a risk, like Dora the Explorer.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, she is a true adventurous person. Well, what about amiable?
Ma'am, amiable, I don't know, ma'am.
Oh, no, you haven't heard the word, right? Well, let's see. An amiable person is a cheerful person who is always ready to make friends, who's a friendly person in general. Sounds like a fun person, right? A nice person.
Yes, ma'am.
Energetic, what about that? I'm sure you know this one.
Yes, ma'am. I'm full of energy, ma'am.
Full of energy, bubbly person, right? Yes. Passionate?
Ma'am, passionate, I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, let me tell you. I am passionate about teaching. So, what do you think passionate? Sorry, what do you think passion is?
Ma'am, that you like teaching.
Yeah, I like teaching, but more than liking, I love it, right? So, there is this intense desire to do something. So, a passionate person is, somebody who has a lot of love and interest for a particular thing. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, let's come to the next side of things. Grumpy. Who is a grumpy person?
Ma'am, grumpy. Ma'am, someone
Hmm.
who's sad.
Oh, you think grumpy is a person who is sad? Let me tell you, grumpy is a person who makes others sad. I'll show you. See, grumpy. What does my face tell you?
Ma'am, that you're angry.
Ah, yeah, somebody who is very easily irritable or annoyed. Imagine if you wake up a little too early, your sleep is not finished properly. You don't get a cup of tea until like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning. Will you be happy and cheerful or will you be grumpy?
Ma'am, I'll be grumpy, ma'am.
How will you be? Of course, right? We are all going to be grumpy in that case. Yes. Now let's jump to the next one, which is optimistic. Who do you think is an optimistic person?
Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, I'll take the most commonly used example over here. Okay, so imagine that there is a glass of water, and this glass of water is half full, or it's filled with water up to an extent. Okay, so an optimistic person will say that the glass is half full, whereas a pessimistic person will say that the glass is half empty. Now, can you understand who an optimistic person is?
No, ma'am, not very much.
No. So, optimistic is a person who tries to be always hopeful or sees the positive side of things,
Okay, ma'am.
right? Which is why the person pointed out the half full glass, whereas the other person pointed out the fact that the glass was half empty. So, he is looking at the negative side of things, whereas the optimistic person is looking at the brighter, positive side of things, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
now let's see, generous.
I'm kind.
Yeah, a person who is ready to give a lot of things, right? Yes. Trustworthy.
Ma'am, whom we can trust with our
Yes.
secrets.
Oh, yes. Somebody who is reliable, right? Yes. Lastly, we have authoritative.
Ma'am, this I don't know, ma'am.
Okay. So, authoritative is somebody whom you feel like giving respect to, or who commands respect, or who is very confident. That's an authoritative person.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah.
So, here we have some good qualities and some bad qualities that can define a person because not everybody is 100%, sunshines and rainbows, right? At times we'll have to use some, a little bit of the grumpiness or, authoritativeness while describing a person, right? So
Yes,
these
ma'am.
are certain qualities that you can think of while describing your family members. Of course, you can use other words as well, but these will help you a little bit. Okay. Yes. See. Yeah. So now I'll pick out one person here, Shuromita.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now that we have looked at all these words, let's help out Ashna. Can you read out the question on the screen?
Yes, ma'am. How should Ashna describe her brother's physical traits? My
What do you mean by
brother,
physical traits, by the way?
ma'am, character, physical character.
Yeah, physical qualities or features, right? Yes, okay. So
Ma'am,
go on, read.
ma'am, my brother has bright eyes and chubby
Mm-hmm.
cheeks.
Okay, so you described your own brother here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and so sweet, bright eyes and chubby cheeks sound like a doll. Yes. So now, physical traits are very much essential while describing a person. If you recall Yaku's video, was there any physical traits described in that?
Yes, ma'am. I'm tall.
Can you recall any of them? Yes, tall, right? So, at times when you use physical traits, it's not important that you point out a person's entire physical traits, okay? And you have to be very careful so that you don't offend anybody or you don't hurt anybody while doing so. So, when we pick a physical trait, it has to be that one feature that is very prominent. Say, for example, my sister has long curly hair. See? So, that long curly hair is her, the most prominent feature, the most, that one feature that people instantly recognize her. So, yes, that is what we will be pointing out in the video as well. So, what do you think we should go for as an answer here? In case of Ashna, which one do you think we should go for?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, chubby cheeks.
Yeah, that sounds like a cute quality for a brother. Only one, or do we have more answers?
Ma'am, bright eyes.
Okay, you are going for the ones that are already there in your own brother. I can see that. All right. Intelligent? No?
Yes, ma'am. Intelligent also, ma'am.
Okay, great. All right. Let's move on then. What about this one? Karishma, would you like to read this one?
Yes, ma'am. How
Yeah.
should Ashna describe her brother's personality traits? My brother is, ma'am, tall and energetic.
Tall and energetic. Okay, all right. So the correct answer here would be energetic and amiable, right?
Okay,
So we
ma'am.
know that energetic is a person who's an energetic person.
Full of energy, ma'am.
Yes, and we know our brothers are always like that. They are running like a basketball, right? All the time, jumping and climbing things. No,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, and also amiable because they can be sweet and friendly, right?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Let's move on. So, yes, now, people, it's time for us to, while Ashna finishes the video, let's think about how we can describe our own family members. Okay. So, as you can see on the screen, on the left hand side, you can see a sentence structure using which you can describe your family members. On the right hand side, you can see certain adjectives given as well. Of course, you can use other adjectives if you want to, or you can pick the ones from inside this. So first thing you will have to do is you will have to pick a family member. Which family member would you like to go for? But then there is a way that we'll go about this. Okay. So when I clap once, okay,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
will have to describe your parents.
Okay,
If I
ma'am.
clap twice, you will have to describe your siblings. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So Karishma, shall we go with you first?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's see.
Ma'am,
You
now,
can use the sentence prompt. Yes, go for
ma'am,
it.
siblings now, ma'am, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. My brother is intelligent and energetic. He is a trustworthy person. His best
Okay.
quality is being adventurous.
Oh, amazing. Sounds like a dream, brother. You are so lucky. Well, shall we go for one more? This time we'll call Ritvik.
Hey, you can move ahead also. Of
Okay.
course. Yeah, yeah.
All right, people. So we have reached this doubt board where, in case you have any doubts, you can let me know. Do you have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No doubts. Okay. So let's see what we recalled so far. I mean, whether we can recall what we learned so far. Okay. So Yaku sent a video to Ashna, right? What video did Yaku send?
Ma'am, mother's video.
Mother's video, exactly. And in this video, can you identify the features that Yaku included? Like what all was there in the video?
Ma'am, her mother's job,
Mm-hmm.
personality,
Hmm.
her characters, physical characters,
Yes, her physical
and her
traits
hobbies, ma'am.
and her hobbies as well. Amazing. And how did Yaku end the video? Is there a particular way in which we ended it?
Ma'am, that
What
I don't
was
remember.
you don't? It's okay. Is there anybody else who would like to chip in?
Ma'am, Ma'am, I also don't remember that.
It can be a guess if you want.
Ma'am, I think she said that she likes to cook with her mother.
Yes. So she ended the video by sharing her favorite memory with her mother, right? So, yes, those are the things that we discussed in today's class. Amazing. It's now time for us to finally use our notebook and our pen, which means it's time for us to introduce one of our family member to each other. Okay. So, what you will have to do is you'll have to pick one family member from the pictures given on the screen. All right. And I'll give you a few minutes to pen down a few thoughts about them. Okay. So, first task for you is to pick somebody. Have you all picked the person?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, that was quick. All right. So, yes, you can use these 5 questions on the screen to write the sentences about the chosen family member. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So remember how Yaku introduced her mother to Ashna and answer these 5 questions about your chosen family member to form your introduction. So let's start. Okay, let's go for it.
You can even skip this and we can sort of end it here. I guess this will be sufficient.
Okay.
You
So
can
shall I
end the
stop?
lesson? Yeah. I mean, how would you go about ending the lesson? Yeah.
Hi, Yaku. It was. Hello.
Should I discuss the summary slide as well?
Just the revised part. Yeah. The revised
Okay. Okay, guys. So we have almost reached the end of the class. But before we go, what do you think we understood from this class? Like, what we'll be doing in this class? Can somebody point out?
Ma'am, we spoke about family members, their
Yes.
personality traits, their
Yes.
likes and dislikes,
Amazing.
memory with them, ma'am.
Yes. So we are basically trying to introduce our family members to each other, right?
Yes.
Is there a particular order that we followed while introducing the family members?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the order? Can you point out?
Ma'am, name.
Yes.
Then, ma'am,
Hmm.
job. Then,
Yes.
ma'am,
So what can you call that?
personality.
Name and job? What would that come under?
Ma'am, basic information.
There you go. Excellent. Yes. What comes next?
Ma'am,
Yes.
personality traits.
Okay. Is there anything before that? Right before that?
Ma'am, character.
That would come under personality traits, right? But is there something else you would like to point out before the personality traits? Maybe how your brother or mother looks like. What is that called?
Ma'am, their looks, ma'am.
What is the word for it? If character is personality traits, then what about looks? How would you term it?
Physical appearance.
Or physical traits? Not bad, huh? Very good. Very close. Yes. So then we'll go for physical traits and then comes
Ma'am, personality traits.
amazing. And then
Ma'am, their hobbies.
perfect. Is there anything else?
Ma'am, our memory with them, ma'am.
Wonderful. So we end on a sweet note discussing our favorite pastime and memories with them, right? Amazing. Great. So, yes, people, that's what we learned in today's class. And with that, we are going to end today's session. So, thank you so much for joining me in today's class. I had an amazing time with you guys. You guys were spontaneous, very creative, and so fun to listen to. I hope you enjoyed the class. I'll see you soon. Until then, drink lots of water, take rest. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, it was nice. The lesson went really well. You did ask questions to check their understanding if they've understood the instructions. Also, you did ask a few questions to them. Right, I would feel that you can ask more questions. More challenging questions. You got them to summarize. That's really nice. You can ask a bit of more challenging questions to them moving ahead.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I feel that there's no other aspect because you have covered, like you've got them to summarize. And then I also feel that your pace can be a little slow, yeah, because
Slower,
sometimes,
huh?
yeah, sometimes it's like a little fast for the students to understand. Otherwise, I feel the lesson was very well flowing. It went really well.
Oh, I'm glad. I wasn't prepared at all, especially towards the end. Okay.
No, but it didn't seem that you were not prepared. But yeah, it went really
Then
well.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shromita.
No worries. Thank you, Raheel. Thank you. Have a nice
So,
day
like, I
ahead.
can add more challenging questions throughout the class or towards
Yes,
the
yes.
summary
Whenever
part.
no, throughout the class. So whenever any concept is being taught in the learn, you're teaching them something. Just keep asking them questions. Okay, now you tell me. Can I ask you something? Like the one question that you asked on adjectives, like that. You can ask
Huh.
a few more
Okay.
questions. Yeah, you can do that.
All right. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Raheel.
Thank you, Shromita.
Bye.
Can
Have a
I
nice
drop
day.
out?
Yes, please drop.
All right.
All
Have a
right.
nice day.
You
Bye.
too. Bye. Itu pindalu aja. Amin nindalu aja.